you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
All right, there we go. Now we all set. Sorry about that. We messed up before, but now we're live and direct on it. Cool. We got Chris on there. Sorry about that, guys. So today is day 2 of doing the 90 days of agent calls live. We're gonna try to hammer out a lot more calls today. Chris, how you doing, my man?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Cool.
Late, but
Cool. No, that's no worries. I was definitely just coming back. Um, are you still on your lunch break today?
yeah, I just started my lunch break.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, just a heads up for anybody that's watching this in the future, he's also doing this while working his W-2 job. So he's taking his lunch breaks to make these calls to still get into real estate. So you guys that saying that I have a W-2 job or I have no time to make calls, he's making time to make these calls. So with that being said, man, let's go and just hop into it so we can kind of maximize your hour of
Yep.
lunch, man. So um, we can do it. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna send you these addresses without actually publicizing it on here. I might just be able to just text it to you.
I was gonna say,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, and just do it that way. But I wanted to see if you wanted to pop it off today and start making calls, and then I can kind of follow in behind you, see where I was
Uh,
at.
yeah.
Or,
Let's do
or,
it.
if, or if you want me to start off, I can do it that way too.
Um, I'd rather you start it off. Just
Okay, bet. Let's do that.
to
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and just
follow
land
you.
right there.
Yeah.
160. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. We're not looking up specific. We're not looking at the properties. We're not, going too deep into them. Again, I don't know if these properties are already sold. I don't know if they're off market. Now I don't know if they're still on market. How long they've been on market. I don't know any of the information. So this list is kind of really vague. But I feel like that's a good way to just hop on the phone and just start talking to people. So we're talking to real estate agents out here in the DFW area.
Hey, Damien.
What's up?
Hey, can you hear me fine and everything? I'm just
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah,
car.
no, no, yeah, no, absolutely. I can definitely hear you.
All right. Perfect.
Absolutely. Cool, cool, cool. So let's go and hop into it. See if we can get 20 calls in this first hour. And I'll try to make it as brief as possible as well.
Yeah.
Oh, can you guys hear that?
Drees Custom Homes. Press 1 for sales information or to confirm.
Nah, I'm not trying to do all that. Let's just go to the next one. Can you hear my phone dial and everything fine?
Yeah. 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 I can
All right,
hear you.
cool.
Calling Riverway Properties. Please listen to the following directory. Claudia Castillo, Office Manager.
I'm not doing any of those type of calls. I'm going straight, just agents, not the whole. I don't know what that even is. Not it.
Hi, this is Chaz Flint with.
I'll go ahead and double dial them real quick. I'm probably not gonna go to the whole triple dial thing. I'm probably gonna do the double dial thing.
Okay.
Just so I can run through these pretty quick.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna just hang up on that one. Keep it going. And this is how Asians are, guys. So y'all gotta have that kind of thick skin. We had 3 calls now where 2 of them were voicemails or some kind of company number, and then the other one was didn't even answer the phone midday, trying to sell a house.
Hi, this is James.
Hey James, this is Damien. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good, Damien. How are you?
I can't complain, man. Better than I deserve.
That's all right, man. That's living the dream.
Exactly.
Living the dream, brother.
Hey, I
Yeah.
want to touch bases with you. Did you guys already sell that Sabaros listing you guys had?
Yeah, we did.
Oh
Yeah.
man, James, what's going on? Why don't you let me know?
I had another guy who was just pounding down my back. He had cash ready to blow, and I'm like, hey, let's do it. So,
No.
yeah.
Okay, no
If
worries.
something changes, I'll let you know. And I'm working on another one in the colony. I don't know if you go out that way and stuff. But
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, it's a lady that's pretty desperate to sell. So as soon as I get a hold of her, there's one I just got from one of my past clients. She goes, hey, man, she needs to sell. She's desperate. She's got to get out of here to take care of family medical stuff, type of thing. So
Okay,
I
you got
said,
any
yeah, for
information
sure.
I can kind of jot down before you before you actually have to make that call or anything?
Yeah, let me make the call to her and stuff.
Okay.
I have you in my phone, obviously. I'll call you if I got anything that looks interesting and stuff there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
What I'll
like
do
I said.
is I'll save your contact and then just follow up with you maybe sometime this
Yeah.
week so I can get you a chance to get on the phone with her.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, my man. I
David.
appreciate it. No problem.
See you, bud.
All right, bye. All right, cool. Colony. I like the colony. I don't know how to spell colony. Colony. All right, colony. So James sold that one, but he has another one in the colony. Cool. And this is typically, honestly, guys, this is how fast I would do my calls. Like, it's really like probably no more than like a 5-minute conversation on a lot of these guys. Unless like we get into the weeds about something, I'm literally having like 3 to 5 minute calls, and I'm knocking them out, and we're just going. Let me see. I'm gonna do like 10 calls because I'm pretty sure I can knock those out pretty fast. Whether they answer or not, um, I'm gonna go through 10 of them really quick, and then I'll pass
Okay.
it off to you. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Do your thing, man.
01. Are you able to see the comments too?
The chat.
Yeah, the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, perfect. So you can just do that. Just keep an eye out, see if anybody says anything. All right. So we're going to call this
Wait,
one.
I'm not though.
You said what?
I can't see the YouTube comments.
Oh no, they're fine. They all go to this section. So all of them go to this section. Yeah, so I'll see it whenever it comes through.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9729.
No, that's nobody. Yeah, that's nobody. All right, cool. So next one. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll call him in a bit. For
You've reached Noel Code.
Come on, Noel. Seems like it's gonna be one of those days.
They don't want to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Coach with Redfin. I'm sorry that I missed.
Yeah, it's one of those days. Let me go ahead and keep going. I feel like he's gonna answer though. I feel like Daring? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Did you have any questions as far as yesterday? We didn't have a chance to go over the LOI. I think I had to run out. Or did you end up texting me at a time?
I did. I was asking if a certain time worked for you, but I don't know if I got to it.
Yeah. I probably overlooked it. But okay. We might be able to go over that towards the end too.
Okay.
Roughly. Yeah. I don't like Justin. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Hello, this is Darren.
Hey, Darren. This is Damien. How you doing?
Very good.
Good. I was wanting to give you a call. Did you guys that listing on Portage?
On Portage, yes.
Yeah.
That one sold last month.
Oh man, I came in too late. Okay.
Yep, it's a goner.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you have any other listings I can go ahead and take a look at that you're listing?
You know, I am pretty well sold out. I wish I could get 5 or 6 more in that neighborhood because they'd be gone tomorrow.
Exactly. Right. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I definitely. Are you mainly up there in the north, kind of that Denton area?
Yeah, I try to be in the Northwest ISD communities for the most part, just because that's where I'm familiar and have been the last 30 years or so.
Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, honestly, if anything else does come up, I definitely would love to take a look at it, see if we can work together on it.
I will keep your name and number for sure, and if I get another one in there, I'll let you know.
All right, then I'll do the same. I'm going to lock you in. This is Damien, by the way.
Thank you, Damien. I will keep an eye out for you.
All right, thank you. I'll go ahead and send you a text too, okay?
All right, that'll work. Thank you much.
No problem. You have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. That was a long one. Actually, I really took a shot in the dark. I didn't know where Justin was. But then, like, when I started putting things together, I was like, I remember where Justin is. Justin's, like, it isn't actually in the Denton area, like the north kind of, like, Sanger, Geyer, Argyle kind of area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Argyle's a nice.
Yeah, at first I was just guessing. I didn't actually know where it was. He would have called me out too. Cool. So we'll go ahead and save Darren in there. 7, 6, 1.
So with something like that, you follow up like on a weekly basis, every 2 weeks?
Usually, typically, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and throw them in my my follow-up agent campaign. So I have another CRM that I use for Astro Blaster, and so one of them is set towards almost like cold calling agents, or not cold calling, cold texting agents, and kind of just seeing what they have at the moment, this and that. And then I have another workflow that I'm gonna have us create where it's gonna be agents that we already stayed in contact with. And it's gonna be like basically a drip campaign, this kind of refresher for them, like, hey, we talked on the phone. I appreciate taking the time to talk to me. I just want to make sure you have my contact, and then that way it just stays in contact with them. And then if they ever do say something like, oh yeah, we got something after one of my texts, then I can just basically stay in contact with them. So yeah, so this is when it's one of my drip workflows. So that way I can always don't ever forget about them. Because if it's up to me, I'm gonna forget, 100%. 100%. That was a good question though. Jeremy. Call him. What number am I? I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now.
5 more to go. Let's do it.
Yep. 5, 3, 8. 5, 5. Ooh. That's not it. Or to call somebody random. 47.
Oh,
Hey, Jeremy. This is Damien.
Yeah.
Hey, my man. I was giving you a call. Did you saw that listing on Ken Singleton?
yes, I do.
Cool. How's that? Was that one still available right now, or?
It is.
Okay, cool. So I am looking at it. My acquisition guy sent it over to me this morning to just take a look at it. I actually haven't even opened up the pictures yet, but from what they left in the notes, it said it was kind of there for a little bit. Is something going on with it, or?
I mean, no, my client blew an offer that was on the table, so
Oh, they not playing ball, or what's going on?
they were playing too much.
Oh, okay, and they lost the opportunity.
So buyers got turned off and went another direction.
Gotcha, makes sense. So they are at least kind of looking at offers. I just want to make sure, like, if I send an offer, I'm not gonna be wasting my time, type of things. We're kind of buying properties a lot, and I don't want to, waste your time or your seller's time.
What kind of offer we talking about?
I mean, I'm an investor in the area, so I'm looking at as far as investment property. Doesn't mean I'm coming in low. It just means that, I want to see what kind of options we have with the seller, and if I just want to make sure they're taking it seriously, or are they still kind of just, blowing offers off.
No, they're serious. But at this point, we lowered the price. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not going any lower than what we have on the market now.
Okay, these notes may be. When did you guys last drop it? Let me actually go ahead and pull it up right now.
Yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Oh, okay, what'd you guys end up dropping it to? Because I have it at 400. So you guys dropped it from there?
It was. We're at 375 right now.
Okay, 375. Okay, cool. 375, and that's what they're trying to walk away with. Okay. They're not going any lower than that.
No.
Okay. Okay. Got you. How fast are they trying to move on this one?
I mean, whenever something comes,
Okay.
it's reasonable.
No, I mean, like, are they gonna need like a lease back or anything like that? Or are they, like, as soon as we close, we can go and move in there?
No, they don't need a lease back.
Okay, because we can close pretty quick. We're gonna go through hard money and everything like that. Okay. So what I'll do, Jeremy, I'll go ahead and run these numbers to see what we can do. I'll stay in contact with you. And let's see what we can do. But I know I already have a idea that they're at 375. And I'll definitely see what I can do on getting you guys that and make sure you get paid off.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know when you send it off.
All right, my man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna do that one a follow-up call, honestly. It didn't seem like he was too interested in sharing too much information. I didn't want to pressure it.
Yeah.
And ruin that conversation. But I mean, I got the price drop. That's cool. I got the, they're trying to move on it pretty quick. I can find the condition on MLS. I'm not really gonna kind of talk to him about that.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna ask him about that. Timeline. Obviously, they're trying to move pretty fast. Didn't really get the full motivation of it, but whenever I come back and kind of tell them about like where I need it as far as a cash offer, then we'll kind of dig into that. Now, my understanding is they're probably it's because they have no equity in the property, and I can do some more research before I give them a call on that. So the next call is probably gonna be something like a sort of like 375. I'm honestly probably gonna be transparent with them. Like, I get why you're trying to do 375. So it looks like they just bought it, pretty recently. So they probably have no equity, so they're trying to walk away with something. Let him open it up more into having a conversation about, yeah, that's the exact reason why they're doing it, this and that, blah 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 blah, and letting them break that open to me. So honestly, I might give him a call tomorrow. So I'm gonna set that for tomorrow, and if you guys tune in tomorrow, you'll hear the follow up call on that. I'm probably not honestly gonna run any numbers on it. But yeah. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, he wasn't getting too much.
Yeah, he wasn't really giving me too much, honestly. And I can feel it in his tonality. That's why I kind of just went straight down to the point and figured out what I need to know, and then just got out of there. Um, that avoids, you just getting hung up on, honestly.
Yeah.
They need that. They're not doing any lower than that because they're trying to get something out of it. Or they could have like another loan that they took out on top of that it's not showing. So cool. Let's go to the next one. Oh, let me check if I have any questions too. Oh, we do. Do you typically leave messages? Um, not typically. Like voice messages. No, I don't. Typically, no, I don't. Sometimes do I? Yes. Typically, no. I like to leave text messages. If they say their name in the voicemail, I usually leave a text message. If sometimes even if they don't leave a voicemail with their name in it, I won't I'll leave a voicemail every now and then. Sometimes I might try that out and see if that works and track that KPI, see if I get more replies from that. Um, Only reason I don't is because I don't check my voicemail. So I don't know if anybody else does. Maybe it's just me and I don't do it. But I don't check my voicemail. I read my text though.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
I just had a question that I just thought of. It's something that I ran into when I first started calling. Was that whenever they didn't answer, I would leave a voice message, and then later in the day they would call me back, but I wouldn't like remember what property because I made like several calls.
Mhm.
So have some way of just like
I
either
saw what I text them the actual address. I'm like, hey, this is Damien. I was asking about the address, blah blah blah. And so whenever they do call me, and I'm like, and they give me their name, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Then I'll go back to the message I sent them, and then I'm able to like kind of remember vaguely. It's like again, I'm calling 10 properties in like the last 30 minutes, so I'm probably
yeah,
not gonna remember. I don't remember the last address that it's even called. And
yeah,
so if them doing that, I'm not gonna remember. Even if they did see it like on my phone, I'm not gonna remember it. So I'm
yeah.
still gonna take the time to do what I gotta do, and all that kind of stuff. So
You just tell them to give
um,
or something.
yeah, and also with Jeremy, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually look at the property and see, maybe it needs work, maybe like the comps, maybe something, whatever the case is, trying to
Yeah.
justify like why they probably getting the offers or why they did or why they haven't. So yeah. Um, I did not hear that from the beginning. Um, you may have to replay it unless like was something wrong with my volume when I was first talking,
No,
Chris?
no,
No.
no, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You might have to rewind it then on that part. Yeah, you can definitely rewind it on there. Um, what list are you calling from? So again, yeah, I'm calling from a list. It was originally a no equity list, but it's been so long since I called this list, probably maybe like 2 months, that now these homes are either sold already. Like I called a few guys, they were already sold. These they could still be on the market, or they could be taken off the market already. So it's kind of up in the air. I'm really just calling these agents to see related to the property that their name was attached to, what's kind of going on, if the property's still available. If it isn't, then cool, like what else you got working, can I take a look at it, let's talk about. So it's kind of just almost in a way cold calling, but not really, just having an idea where I can have the conversation guided to however I kind of need it to be. Why do I say, what do you say in a text? I'm just saying, hey, this is I keep it very vague. That way they can give me a call back and kind of get more information. So, hey, Damien, I'm giving you a call about your listing on blah 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 blah. And I'm interested in buying, and that's all I'll leave it at. I keep it very vague. That way it gets them to, jump on it and want to message me back. Last question, real quick, before I get back to it. I think you may have just answered about. Oh, okay, cool, yeah, cool. All right, let's go and get back to it real quick. I got four more, right? Or
Yeah, yeah.
okay, four more. So, yeah, four more. All right. Let's go ahead and give Todd a call. I should have recorded myself how. Well, I am recording myself, but I should like record the like how long it's taking me to do all these calls.
The voicemail for Todd Russell with Keller Williams Real Estate. Reach the voicemail for Todd Russell with Keller.
All right, no answer. Text. And I'm gonna just leave the text later on. I'm just writing a note to make sure I text them about the property. Go to the next one. Oh, I don't like Commerce. Bombers.
Hi, you've reached Kaylee Parker with Remax Four Corners.
Mercy Vegas.
This is Kaylee.
Hey, Kaylee, this is Damien. How you doing?
Good. I had just walked into a meeting.
A meeting?
Just called twice and I grabbed it. Yeah. Is there a way I can tell you that?
Oh no, please do. I was just whenever you call back, I'm calling about the Culver listing. Just so you can have a reference, okay? All right.
Okay, 5259 is your phone number?
It is.
Okay, I will give you a shot back. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, so Commerce, Kaylee. Kaylee meeting. She's from Commerce too. I can tell by the phone number. 456 9848 meeting. Okay, cool. How many more we got? We got two more left. Where am I at?
I think you have
3.
one.
Oh, one more left. Okay. 164.
Gotta leave some.
You said what?
You gotta.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, is Ram?
Mhm.
Hey, Ram, this is Damien. I was calling about your listing you had on Norley. Is that still available?
1 second, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, actually, like Norley will be like they are listing a new agent is listing it like he stays in the neighborhood, so we gave it to him. Like it's still available.
Oh, okay. So,
Lease or sale?
okay. Well, he says for lease or for sale.
You both like listed. I don't know right now. Like maybe like listed for sale or I had to check on it.
Oh, okay,
But
got you.
this
But
was
you
before
were
we
the
did
agent, but then they switched agents.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay. Did you by chance have the agent's number, or is it posted? Have they already posted on MLS?
Should be a poster on MLS, I think.
Okay. I don't know why it pulled you up, so I'm not sure if they changed it yet. But do you know why they ended up changing? Was it just what was the reason?
No, he stays in the neighborhood. It was far for me like to manage that.
Ah, got you. Got you. What area are you kind of in?
I'm sorry.
I said, what area are you kind of working in?
Me working here.
No. I said, what area are you mainly in?
I am in Coppell. Like I live in Coppell.
Oh, okay, got you. So that's more your area, Coppell area.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm actually looking for properties in that area as well. I'm an investor in the area, all around DFW. I mean, did you have any other listings you were kind of working with?
Not right now, but I will get back to you, sir, on it.
Okay.
Anything.
Okay, I'll go ahead and text you my
It's
information.
very hard right now.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Yeah. I'll text you my information, and then just let me know if you catch anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right, appreciate it. All right. And so that's what I mean. I'll just add him in my drip campaign. That way, if anything does come up, I'm constantly texting him. I think he goes in like different cadences. So it's like like I'll text him one day, and then like 3 days later, if he don't reply, I'll text him another text. Then 7 days later, then like 14, like 7, then like a month or something like that. So it just always stays in contact with him. And once he does find something, he knows that I'm being consistent, and he'll send me something. Was that the last one? Do I have one more?
I was gonna ask if I could hop in just because I don't have too much time left.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, no, definitely. Let me I'm gonna text you this one.
Okay.
Oh, that one had a number. Okay, let's go to the next one. That's that. All right, you got that? And I'm sending you the address as well.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's not it. All right, there you go. Now I'm going to get the next one lined up.
Okay. Can you hear it?
I cannot hear the rings. I can't hear the ring.
Can I help you?
Hi. Is this Mike?
This is his office. Can I help you?
Yeah. So I'm calling about the listing on Travistock Road. I'm just trying to get some more information on that.
Okay. Let me pull that one up.
Okay.
All right, we got it listed for $490 on
You said sorry, you said 3 bedrooms, 2 baths?
4 bedroom.
Oh, 4 bedrooms. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little slow today. It's Tuesday, so trying to get through the week.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay, sorry to cut you off.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, so you were saying
No, that's okay. And in Devonshire? Have you actually go by or anything?
No, ma'am. I just got this listing from my acquisitions guy this morning, and he was just I'm just looking for an investment property. Yeah.
Did you want to take a look at it or anything? Or?
Yeah. I did it, but before I did that, I was just trying to get some more information on it. You said it's $490 right now, 4 bedroom, 3 baths, and then I cut you off. So I was just trying to see if there's any repairs that need to be done, if the foundation's good, anything on the big ticket items.
Yeah, no, it's basically good to go.
Okay, it's move-in ready.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. And is the owner of the house living there, or what's the situation with that?
Yeah, mine's owner occupied.
Owner occupied?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how fast they're looking to sell? Or I mean, okay, yeah, because we could close the deal pretty fast. So, just wondering if they need like a lease back or anything like that.
I do not know. I can give you the actual agent, the listing agent phone number.
Yeah.
The listing agent is actually Angela Weller. Mike's the broker.
Okay.
Her phone number is 469.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and give her a call and just see if I can get some more information on that listing.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Cool. Not too shabby, man. And
Comments?
so yeah, she really didn't know too much information. That sounded like it was like an assistant or something like that. So
Yeah.
she really couldn't do too much for you. So you got the actual agent's number. Did you want to call her and kind of get more?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and call her. Is that the guy that's on that or the name that we have is the broker?
Yeah, Mike. Is that the Mike? I think that was a Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Let me give her a call, see what.
This is Angela with Mike Music Realty. I can't get your phone right now, but please leave me a message or
Dial one more time. I will move on.
this is Angela.
Hi, Angela. This is Chris Gomez. I'm an investor here in Dallas. I was calling you about that property in Travis Stock Road. I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering if that was still available or if you sold it already.
It is still available. They are looking for a full price offer though. So I know the investors typically it's not full price. It's like 70 or 80 cents on the dollar.
Okay. Do you have any other properties then that you might be able to take a look at?
My husband does have one that is on Clydeview.
Okay.
1025 Clydeview.
Okay.
His phone number I can give it to you. It's Jacob Weller.
Okay.
And the phone number is 469.
I'll definitely go ahead and give him a call and see what information I can get from him on that property.
Sure.
All right. I appreciate your time, Angela. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. Have a great day.
Bye.
It's like they keep sending you off to like somebody else every time about something else. It's like, what's those things called? Like a Russian doll, like where it's like the big one, you take it out, and there's like another one, and there's like another one.
Yeah.
So you want to,
like...
you want to call the what was it, her husband?
Yeah.
You want to call her husband about his property?
I don't know. What do you recommend?
I mean, just follow the rabbit hole. Say, hey, look, I just talked to your wife. They said that I'd be a good fit for your property, and I was hoping to talk about it.
Okay.
You could say something like that. And probably follow up with her on that property too, because I think she said that a lot of investors offer lower prices. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably whenever like that's said, just kind of I'm trying to say the word which starts with a D. differentiate yourself from the other investors. Like, we buy properties multiple ways. Sometimes we do offer a lower cash offer, but sometimes we're able to give them what the sellers are asking for. And then kind of let that spark our interest, and then kind of you can dive maybe into creative at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, or if you didn't feel comfortable doing, say, my partner is the one that handles the more creative side of things. How about we set up a call where he can talk about the more solutions that we can do to make sure you still get paid. And then once you say that too, that's like another thing. Oh, I get paid too, and then they'll probably set up that follow up call.
Okay. Yeah, because she did say that they were trying to look for full aspect, something like that. So
Yeah.
could have thrown the sub 2 thing. But let me give this guy a call then.
Your call has been forwarded to an auto. Your call has been.
Nope. I'll just move on to the next one.
Okay, but
See that one going first.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try.
Chris Gomez.
Hi, this is Colleen with the Colleen Frost team. Please leave me a message.
I feel like I know her, actually.
Colleen Frost.
I feel like I know her.
Hi, you've reached Ken Lewison with Fathom Real. Hi, you've reached Ken Lewison with Fathom Real.
Fathom?
Sorry?
No, that's the agency I used to be with. Was Fathom.
Oh.
You're not answering for you either, man. This is the struggle of calling agents.
What was that?
I said this is the struggle of calling agents.
They're on their lunch break.
Mm-hmm. If any of you guys have any questions in here, please drop them in the comments, and I'll answer them in our breaks.
Hi, you've reached Reagan Haley, Realtor.
We're gonna be still calling agents for like another hour 15. Because I know Chris does have to go back to work, but I
Yeah.
mean, what you made like 5 or 6 calls now? 5 or 6?
What's it?
You made 2?
5?
Yeah, you made 5, right?
Yeah, but only like 3 answered.
Yeah, only 3 answered.
Yeah.
And the other ones, are you saving the leave text messages for?
Yeah. Well, I have them all here listed, so I'm
Okay.
gonna send messages to them once I get back.
All right, perfect. So yeah, got at least 6 calls in your little break. You only been calling for about 20 or so minutes, maybe 15 minutes, really. And so on a typical hour, I mean, if you do that times 4, what? That's 20 calls. 20 calls, and that'd be 12 people that answered. So I mean, you got that in an hour period of time, and then maybe call some more after work or something like that. I just say all that to say, basically, getting it when you can. Those calls gonna matter. I mean, you like one call led to one agent leading to another, to led you to our husband having a property that could be a potential investment property. So, cool stuff.
Definitely send the messages right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I do have to get back. So.
Okay, no worries, man. Well, like I said, I'm gonna be here every day. I'll be here on time tomorrow at 12. I probably should be here a little bit earlier. And if you are able to get off a little earlier into your lunch break, let's start with you making some calls. That way we can kind of maximize your time. I'm hoping by the end of the week we can just have you make a straight hour worth of calls, and I want you to get at least like as many as you can. I'm hoping you can at least like 15 to 20 answers, not like just calls with 15, 20 answers on the phone, and within the hour. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. And track your KPIs too, as far as like how many calls you're making versus how many answering you're making. That way you can kind of know how many calls you need to make to get to the answers on the phone, and just work it backwards.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, my man. It's always good seeing you. All right. You have a good day at work, man.
Yeah, you too.
All right. All right. So you guys see at the bottom of the screen, I have the StreamYard link. I'll go ahead and actually post it in the comments too. I don't know if you're just not entering in, if you can see that. But if you have any agents that you want me to call, if you're working with an agent, you want me to close them, you're working with an agent that doesn't understand, working this creatively or thinking of other options, the best fit for the seller. Or if you just, you just want to hear me talk to an agent that you've been working on for a while. Or if you just want to come on here and talk to agents yourself, let me know. Go ahead and hit that link, and it'll bring you onto the stage, and we can talk about it. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep running through these calls. And let me know. I forgot. I wanted to play that game. Where like you guys give me a word, and I have to say that word like at least 5 times within the conversation. It could be any word. That way, it makes it kind of fun too for me, because I'm not so straight to the point. I'm thinking about something else, so I'm keeping it lighthearted, keeping it fun. So if you guys have any word that y'all want me to say or try to incorporate into the conversation, that would help me out too. And I'll keep a lookout for the comments. All right. listing stuff. All right, cool. Let's go start right here. I feel like I talked to Desiree too. Actually, I'm almost positive I have. I think I have her number saved in my phone. Almost positive. Oh, I don't. Thought I did. I have talked to her. 100%. Yeah, I definitely talked to her.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Definitely did. Don't remember this being her number though, because I saved her number.
Hi, this is Desiree.
Hey Desiree, this is Damien again.
This is who? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, this is Damien. I called before about your listing on Carolyn Way.
Yes.
Yeah, was that one
How can I help you?
still available by chance?
No, we sold it.
Oh man. Well, that's no problem. Well, congratulations on it though.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Did you by chance have any other listings or any other kind of sellers you're working with that were looking to sell their homes?
Not right now.
Okay. Well, this is what I'll do. I'll go ahead and just text you. I think I texted you before, but I'll text you my information. And I just want to be one of your best buyers in the area if anything over there does come up.
Okay, awesome. Just send me a text right now.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do it right now.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Let's see. Maybe I didn't text her. I definitely did text her. Oh, we had a whole conversation. Yeah, we had a whole conversation about. Oh yeah, she was great. Okay, cool. Hey, this is Damien. Just wanted. This is my contact. I'll send you what type of properties I'm looking for, if that helps. Cool. All right. I think I had hey, could you call the Hemp Property agent for the live? Sure, I can. I don't know who that was. I'm gonna call this other agent real quick. Desiree, I already called her. Griffin. Dale, if you're on here, can you text me whose name that is? Yeah, can you text me whose names that is? I don't remember who that was. I'm trying to find it in the thing. I'll go ahead and give him a call real quick. Okay. I'm gonna call the property that we actually been trying to work on. I'm asking a lot, but Dale, you might also tell me where we need that at. I think you said we needed at like 150. I'm pretty sure. I think it's like 150, 160 is where we needed at. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what you said. I remember that that was the agent. Oh, man, I do not want to talk. She was. This is the one that is thinking that this property is something special. How do you pronounce her name? Benavendia. What?
Hello?
Hey, hello. This is Damien. This is Partners with Dale.
Who is this?
This is Damien. I was Partners with Dale. We were talking about your property you were trying to sell on is it Hempstead or Hempstill?
Hamptons, yes.
Yeah. So what we were interested in buying it. I think we were still trying to work out is it a good time right now, or should I give you a call back sometime?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm.
I am. So, but you have not sent any offer. We have a contract already.
Oh, you're under contract. Okay.
I am waiting for the seller to sign.
Okay.
I sent that to him yesterday. I'm supposed to get it tomorrow, today or tomorrow.
Okay.
But what we can do is, if you want, you can text me.
Okay.
And you haven't seen the property, or did you?
No, I haven't seen it myself.
Okay, text me just in case, because you never know how life works out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would love to be a good backup for you.
So text me, and you tell me interested in this property, and we go from there. If something happens or whatever the case might be, that I don't know, I can give you a call if you guys are still interested, and they don't buy it. I can keep you updated.
Yeah, absolutely. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and draft up a contract real quick to kind of present an offer to your seller, just in case they end up backing out or something goes south. That way you can have something else to present to your seller.
Okay, I got you. So then, you can text me your name and everything, and we go from there. So,
okay. Well, good.
We already agreed, but I am waiting for the contract.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. No worries. So what I'll do is I'll probably still send in my contract, honestly, just in case they don't send anything. I'll send mine in, and then worst case scenario, if they don't send it in, you still got something to show your seller.
So are you a realtor?
I am an agent but I'm mainly an investor.
But you what?
I said I am an agent, but I'm mainly an investor.
So my question is, if you are buying that for yourself or on behalf of a client?
No, this would be for me.
For you?
Yeah. So I'm the investor in this scenario.
Okay, I got you. Sounds good. Okay, great then. Let me know. Okay.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
I have not changed anything yet because I'm waiting for the signature on the MLS. So it's still showing active,
Okay. And I do have a quick question from what Dale left me the notes. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. So this one is like a multi-flex zone, is that right?
Yes, it's a flex zone. It's be residential, or it could be a mix residential and commercial, or it could be only commercial. It's an amazing zoning.
Okay. So would I need to do it on the residential contract or the commercial contract?
Normally, whatever you want,
Okay.
I have listed that as a residential.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So I'll do that, and I'll follow up, and I think I have your email. I'll go ahead and text you if you don't mind. Just text me your email. That way I can send you everything you need.
Well, I can give you my email. It's Texas.
Okay. I can't really hear you that well, honestly. It's like some.
Snake. 3 words very famous. Texas, like the state of Texas. Brown, like the color brown.
Okay.
And snake, like the snake. That's a snake from Texas.
Okay.
Texas brown snake at yahoo.com.
Okay, got you. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and send it over to you. Okay.
Okay, take care. Bye.
All right, bye. All right. So this commercial or residential. So with her, she is. So they say they're supposed to get a contract. We need to get it under that. Okay. So she said she has a contract, but they said that they're supposed to get a contract, but they haven't got anything yet. As of yesterday. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with me just sending in my contract. I think they wanted 240 or something like that, and that's nowhere where we are at. But like I said, I can just send an offer. The idea is to send in at least 10 offers a day. So we'll send an offer for that today and get that one going. We'll do We'll do 160. Kind of anchor ourselves a little bit low because we got to be under 180. So, to make any money. So cool. All right. So let's see what else. Is there anything else I was gonna give a call about? Oh, I had one of the agents call me back. I don't know which one it was. Let's see which one it was. Fletcher. Hey, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jesse. This is Damien. Sorry about that. I was wrapping up a phone call.
Yeah, and who's this again?
This is Damien.
Damien, hey Damien, what can I do for you?
Hey,
sir?
yeah, I was looking at your listing. I didn't know if you still had it available on Fletcher Avenue.
Yeah, that property's still available.
Okay. Cool. So I just got it from my acquisition guys. And it just came across my desk. I haven't even actually opened up the MLS to look at it yet. Only thing that left is that it's kind of been there for a while. Something going on with it, or seller kind of not really wanting to sell it.
No, the seller doesn't. We gotten so many offers. I mean, we got an offer at 210. We got an offer at 200 cash. We received a bunch of offers. I mean, I received this offer just 2 weeks ago at 205 with no contingency, no option period, nothing.
Man,
he turned it down. So
what's going on?
Well, he feels like he feels like the house is in great shape, and the way the market is right now, he knows that the market is strong. You know, especially in the price range. You know, he says that the right person hasn't come along here.
The right person or the right offer?
And he doesn't want to deal with any investors. So basically, I mean, I've gotten so many investors. I've gotten probably. I mean, I kid you not. I've probably gotten over 20 offers at the 200 mark, which I thought it was good. And basically, he just didn't take it. And I got offers with no contingencies up to 205, and basically, he doesn't want to take it.
That's
because the thing is that there's actually 2 homes that sold in that area just recently, and the one was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and sold for like I think it was like 187 or something like that. And his house is a 3-bedroom, 2 bath, and it's completely remodeled. So for somebody that's an investor that's looking to acquire property, that property is probably here in the next 10 years, that property is going to be worth a bunch of money because they're developing that area like crazy. There's a whole bunch of brand new homes building out there. It's close to downtown Fort Worth, and they're building like crazy. Just the lot itself in that particular area has gone up probably about 800% in the last just in the last year or so. So he knows that. So whoever buys this property in the future is gonna basically in 10 years from now they're gonna be making a lot of cash on that house because it's just the way everything around it is just growing. I mean, and it's so close to the downtown area, and it's so close to the freeways. I mean, you can walk to the freeway from that house.
Yeah.
So basically, that's why he said, hey, you know, this house is worth this money because, you know, this. If you look at the comps if you look at Fletcher, just pull the comps on Fletcher itself, just on the street Fletcher. You don't have to go anywhere else. I mean, that's not even the way to do the comps, but just look at the street Fletcher. There's 2 homes that are sold in that area within the last 3 months, and it sold close to 200,000. And there were 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and they were not as nice as this one. This one is basically, he hasn't been in this house very long. And when I sold him this house, the whole house was gutted out completely. You're talking about brand new kitchen countertops, the roof, you name it. Everything on the house is brand new. I mean, and it's only been there not even 2 years ago. So whoever buys this house, all they got to do is basically put a police sign on there, and they'll get $1,500-$1,600 all day long on this house.
$1,500-$1,600.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I mean, you don't even have I mean, the average rental in the average rental DFW area right now, the average I'm talking about. If for a house right now, the minimum you get in the house, and I'm talking about all across town, it don't matter where you're at, is $1,800 a month for a house. The average apartment, no matter where it is, I mean, no matter what area you're looking at, a 1-bedroom apartment in the DFW area is $1,400 a month.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, man.
Yeah.
Anywhere, East Dallas, West Dallas, Oak Cliff, South Oak Cliff, wherever you go, it's gonna be minimum 1 bedroom, $1,400.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely agree with that. And that's not bad for the
basically, he's
area.
like, hey man, I'm not in a rush to sell. So, and he's not in a rush. I mean, because I told him, I said, hey man, let's go ahead and see if we can make this work. And he's like, nope. I mean, I'm not saying he's being difficult because he's a super nice guy.
Yeah.
But he doesn't feel like he's gonna drop it 20,000, overnight.
Oh, absolutely, 100% understand. And I totally agree with that. I mean, I'm thinking the thing is, because you said the house is remodeled, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can look at the pictures. I mean, just the way it looks in the pictures,
Yeah.
they have a, so, if you look at the pictures, the granite countertops are brand new. Everything in the house is brand new. I mean, you name it, the flooring, the cabinets, the windows. I mean, everything in the house is brand new. I mean, they were done. I sold that house, I think, like 2 years ago.
So okay. So he lived about 2. So why? So
Yeah.
I'm curious, just like what was? So are the buyers just coming in there seeing something? What the reason why they're offering so low, or what do you think the reason they're offering so low for then?
Because a lot of people, well, we got any good offers in the beginning, but he didn't want to take them. And then basically the time went on, and then basically he stuck to the price, So
Yeah.
and that's what happened, When I first listed it, I mean, we got offers on it, but he said no, I'm gonna wait. So he waited,
Yeah.
And then after that, basically, investors just I mean, I got bombarded with offers. Even Open Door sent me they sent me several offers.
Man.
Open Door sent me several offers. I think they sent me, and they usually don't do that.
Yeah.
And they sent me like that I have received. They basically called me up, hey, will you take this? And I was like, nope. I asked him, he wouldn't do it. So
Okay.
and
Gotcha.
he's not real big on investors, and he's not, and when he asked me, hey, what offer, and I said it's an investment company, he was like, oh, he's not really happy about it.
Yeah. No, gotcha.
So because some of these people, man, they call you out of the blues and like, oh, will you take this much? I was like, hey man, just because you have money, don't mean
Exactly.
you can people like that,
Exactly.
Some of these investors call and they're rude as hell, man. They're like, they think like, hey, just because they got a little money rubbed together, they think they're gonna get anything they want. That's not the way it works,
No, absolutely understand. And a lot of these guys are just one-trick ponies where they're not really able to, look at what the seller are needing really, and they only kind of look at how low can they get a price or a property, and how cheap they need it to, give to somebody else, type of thing.
Not only that, but investors now, there's a lot of new investors out there. That basically, I mean, I've been investing in real estate since 1996 when I started in my real estate career. And when I started, the average rental back in '96 for an apartment was $400 a month. You get a nice apartment for $400 or $500 a month back in 1996. Now, basically, if you buy a house of $225, let's say $200,000, you put 20% down. You basically making $1,000 a month profit after paying taxes and insurance on your money.
Exactly.
I mean, if you put that money in the bank ain't going to give you $1,000 a month in interest.
Yeah.
So you basically making a lot more money now. Yeah, you have to invest a little more, but you're making more money in the long run. So even if you get, I mean, if you look at the market right now, it's almost impossible to get anything in this price range.
Yeah. No, 100%. Absolutely.
So basically, there's nothing out there. I mean, if you do a cross-country search on the MLS, there's nothing there. I mean, you're gonna get properties that are less expensive, but I mean, they're gonna either be a complete, turn down and and basically, just basically get a bulldozer, turn down and then build a new one. You know what I'm saying? But so that's what's going on in this one. So hopefully I explain all your questions.
No, 100%. You actually gave me more than I even can imagine. Because the thing is, I appreciate you. Like now, I know that you're an investor. Like you actually understand the concept of what we're even trying to look for. Like we're always trying at the end of the day trying to be profitable, right? Like, and the thing is, too many people worry about being profitable instead of actually being a helping hand and being like upfront about like what's the best case sale for the seller. And so in this instance, is it going to be more advantageous for them to take a lower price? He's not in a rush. You already said that. So I'm thinking,
I mean, even you're profitable. Any investor now is going to be profitable. It's not like 10 years ago. You weren't as profitable as you are now because the market has actually increased 400% from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
As well as the rental. So if you basically invest, $50,000 in a house like this, you're making $1,000 a monthly profit easily.
That's 2 points for making him say the word too.
There's people that can rent a house now for $14,000. Everybody knows across town. Everybody knows that you can't get anything less than $1,500 for a house anywhere you go. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So if you're making a $50,000 investment on this, if you don't want to pay cash, even if you pay cash, you just do the math. If you just rent it for $1,500, what are you making a year? And you still keep it a house. So in the long run, you have the house for like 5 years. When you're done renting it, you fix it up a little more, and you rent it, you make your money back.
Yeah.
In 5 years, this is going to be the next California, man. If we're not already there, Dallas is going to be the next California, because you got all these investors from California and all these sellers that they're running away from California because of the state tax and all the stuff that they pay in California. They can't afford living in California, so they have all these properties that are worth, any house in California is worth $1 million plus. So they're selling their property, getting their equity out, and they're buying here in Dallas. And that's what's been going on in the last 5 years. You got all these people from New York, Miami, New Mexico, Arizona, California. All these people, the market went up in these areas, a lot more than Dallas, and they're taking all the money out and putting it here.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why the prices are not really dropping at all.
So they don't want to pay capital gain on the money, so they're reinvesting in real estate or do like a 1081 exchange, put the money there, and the rest they put in real estate.
1031.
They don't have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
They don't care if they pay more money. They don't care if they pay more money here because they're basically, if they don't pay here, they're gonna give it back to Uncle Sam, and they'd rather just put it in the house than pay Uncle Sam. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. We're on the same ballpark for that. I'm actually curious. Why didn't he just keep it and just rent it out himself?
I don't know. He doesn't want to do that, man. He wants to. So the thing is, he got relocated, so he has to. He's living. His job is across town, so
okay.
He wants to sell and buy something closer to his job.
Okay, I got you. Makes sense. Okay.
But yeah, man. I mean, I tell people, I tell investors that call me. I get at least 2 or 3 calls a week on this house for investors, and I tell them, hey, make the best offer possible. Make the best offer possible, and and see what happens. But if you come in at like some people saying like 150, 180, I was like, come on now. I mean, I've seen this house. I mean, where can you get a house for that price? Come on now. If you can get a house for 180 in today's market, I want to see. I want you to show it to me,
Yeah.
And in this condition, I mean, the offer that they sent over is just ridiculous. It's like, they're like, are you serious? Or how long have you been doing this?
Yeah.
I know they're just trying to. I know that they're just fishing. They're just fishing. They're throwing the lure out there. So
yeah, they're just trying to. They're just probably trying to just get under contract so they can sell to somebody else that's actually gonna, make an investment.
Yeah, but sometimes I see it, as an insult. I mean, as an investor myself, I basically like talking to people. Say, look, this is why we're giving you this. They can understand. But you won't have to do anything to this house. I assure you. There's nothing. Even the electrical panels new in this house.
Yeah.
So there's nothing. All the big stuff on this house is done. I mean, it's just, it's a little humble house, but it has.
No, yeah, it's a little cute house. It got what it needs. There's nothing really wrong with it at all. It's just a little cute house.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I was actually curious. Like when I saw like the square footage and like the bedroom size, I was like, that. I don't know how they did that, but they did it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how they did it, to be honest with you. I think the house originally was like a 2-bedroom, something like that. So
yeah, it had to be.
What they did supposedly is what I was told back in the day when I sold them, is like they relocated the kitchen. So the kitchen, they put it on the right side of the house.
Yeah.
If you stand in front of the house, so the kitchen's on the right, and then all the bedrooms and bathrooms are going to be to your left. So all the bedrooms and bathrooms are on the left, and then the kitchen and the living room is on the right.
Okay, got you. Okay. I like the look of it. It's a cute house. It'll make a great rental for me. I said no, I like it, but the idea of it'll make a great rental for me. I just want to make sure that I'm not trying to come in and go lower than what your seller's asking. I actually kind of want to come in where they're asking. That's where my thing is, because that hasn't made sense for me too, right? And so
just make a reasonable offer. And see, if you are gonna make one, just make one and see if I can present it. But I mean, the house itself, I think it's in good shape, and just look at the rental. I did the comps on the rental the other day, and I think it was coming in. I think it was like $1,700 a month. And some of the property that sold in that subdivision in that area were actually 2 bedrooms. There were a lot of 2 bedrooms that came up. There were 2 bedrooms and 1 bath, and they were going for 1,600 plus.
Okay. Okay.
So, I looked not even a mile radius. I'm talking about all I did was basically within the Fletcher area. I basically narrowed it down to subdivision, and then what I did, I basically just went around there. I mean, I'm talking about not even. I didn't even do 5 miles. I only did a mile radius, and it was coming in at $1,600 a month. I mean, do the if you have access to the MLS, look at it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm actually looking at it right now. I'm looking at the pictures and everything right now.
The cheapest one I saw for rent, it was like $1,575 or $1,675, something like that.
I'm seeing one for rent right now at like $1,450. I see another one like at $1,850.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's a little bit down the street.
But those were 2 bedrooms though.
Now the one at 1850 is a 3-bedroom. It's a 3x2.
Oh yeah, 3 bedroom.
Yeah.
A
little further but down the street. Okay.
Yeah, man, anything out there right now, anything that you look at, any rental, it's gonna be, man, $1,800 all day long, man. Everything's gotten expensive, man. Everything's expensive. Even the food you buy at the grocery store is expensive. When you go buy, 3 little things at the store, $50, man. You look at the bag, you look like you've been ripped off. Like, oh my God, $50 for this? I used to pay $10 for this just a year ago,
Yeah, no, I didn't understand. Okay.
Man, it's crazy, man.
Oh man, well Jesse, I appreciate you, man. Definitely for let me do my due diligence and run these numbers for you so I can present the best offer. Why I still got you? I mean, what are you kind of working on right now? You have any other listings that you're kind of working with, or what's the investor side of you doing?
Well, I got a beautiful mansion out in Cedar Hill, man. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, beautiful house. I just listed that one. That one's probably going to be sold here in the next couple of days. I got another one coming up, a beautiful listing out there in Mesquite. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,100 square feet. Well, close to like 2,054 square feet. That one's beautiful, man. It's a little house out there in Mesquite. I'm probably going to put that on the market today or tomorrow. I got another one come up in Dallas, man, right there. 75, 401. It's right there next to Parkland and Children's Hospital and stuff like that. That house is probably going to be going for like $450, $500, but that'll be a great investment property because the lot itself is worth probably like $500,000,
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's probably gonna list that one here in the next couple of days, and then I got one in Oak Cliff. That one I'm probably gonna put it on the market next Tuesday. Yeah, so I got several listings coming up, man.
Okay, perfect. Let me be your buyer on it. So the thing is, that way we can kind of definitely. What I'm gonna do definitely as soon as we get off this phone call, I'm gonna text you my information, my name, email, and all that kind of stuff. And if you can do the same, that'd be great. But just to kind of give you an idea what I'm looking for, a lot of times I'm mainly looking for buy and holds right now. Obviously, I don't mind a flip or two right now, but mainly buy and holds, turnkey properties. And now a lot of the ways that we're kind of acquiring properties right now, just because the interest rates are a little bit higher than we want them to be to kind of cash flow, we're doing a lot of creative financing with a lot of the properties we're acquiring. So if any situations like that come up, we're all over those. Now, I'm not opposed to cash offers. It just doesn't make sense.
Those are impossible, man. You can find those probably 10, 15 years ago. Now, in today's market.
Oh no, I'm doing two. I'm doing 2 this week, and we've been doing about 4 or 5 every month.
Oh wow!
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys are doing good, man. Because I have a lot of investors friends that we work together for years. And,
yeah.
People right now, they can't get them as easy as before. It's getting a little difficult now.
Yeah, no. Right now, we're attacking mainly the sellers that want to put their houses back on the market that have been haven't lived there long, so they have no equity. So in a way, we're really helping them out, so they don't have to cut a check at the closing table. So we're actually giving them money to walk away with, and then just taking over the mortgage payments that way. For instance, like your seller, like the one that had to relocate, like we're helping those guys out all the time. Or sellers that are like in pre-foreclosure, we're paying their arrears up, and we're taking over the mortgage, stuff like that. So it really depends on the situation, of course. Like But we're helping a lot of these sellers out with this kind of strategy right now, and it's honestly been the most we've done it all year. We've been doing that mainly all year.
Yeah, it's hard to find out, but maybe in the next year, if the inflation doesn't, if we don't get rid of the inflation, we lower the inflation. I think that the market might get better. We might see more foreclosures coming out here in the future. I just got the foreclosure list today, and it's not hardly any foreclosures on the list. I was expecting more, but actually the list is pretty thin. It's probably like, I used to get probably 100 pages in Dallas. Now I want to get probably 10, 15 pages. Then only has one. Before it used to get like 30. So the market's still pretty strong. So the foreclosures are actually down to the minimum. So I could probably see that happening probably here in the next year. If inflation doesn't get corrected, we might see more. But if that doesn't happen, I think the market's still going to be strong. We're still limited on listing. It's very dry market right now. There's hardly any listings on the area. So basically, that's going to push the prices even higher. I think that even though we've seen a decrease in the past month, we're still holding strong. So I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think people are going to be struggling. Of course, you're also always going to find areas that people are going to struggle more than others, and you might be able to get deals like that, but it's not as easy as it was before. I used to get 3 or 4 a month too, and I haven't been able to do that now in probably a good 6 months to a year.
Yeah, no, it's definitely slowing down. Definitely seeing it slowing down. But we're just trying to have as many fishing lines in the water as possible, so we can
Yeah, absolutely.
capitalize. But
All right, man. Well,
yeah,
it's been a pleasure speaking to you. So,
absolutely.
just if you're interested, just write an offer and go from there. If not, I wish you well.
No, absolutely the same, and I'm definitely gonna stay in contact with you, regardless of the fact whether it's this deal or we find another deal. I definitely believe we'll work together on something pretty soon. All right.
All right, man. I appreciate your time, sir.
All right, you too. You have a good one.
You too, sir. Bye now.
All right, bye. All right, did not expect that call to last that long. Joel, what's up, my man? I don't know why I clicked that. Doing good relationship building. Yeah, honestly, that was just a good relationship build. Definitely save him in the contact. He's an agent investor as well. Been in the game since 1996. That was almost before I was born. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That means he got to see the crash and kind of work through all that. Courtney, was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I didn't see you come in. So he got to work through the crash and all that kind of good stuff. So always having other investors in your circle that's been in the game, especially in this area, is always good. Joel, I saw you pop on for a minute. I don't know if something happened to your connection, but I would love to have you on here to make a few calls with me, brother. So let me go ahead and save his number while I do that real quick. This is Damian Cooks. It was great talking to you. Let's stay connected and let me know if there is anything out there that you see is a good fit. Cool. Quick question. Let me put it there. Quick question. How you planting seeds with someone, some of the agents that don't understand us, have some trouble with certain agents. By planting seeds, that don't understand us. I want to make sure I answer it correctly. So when you're saying don't understand us, what do you kind of mean a little bit? You mean as far as investors, I'm assuming, that don't understand us as investors? I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to really talk too much on the subject because I don't know. It's not that I don't come off as an investor. It's not that at all. It's me just really being curious about what's going on, and just having a conversation with a person. Now, if they get mad at me about what I kind of am, I kind of ignore that, and I maybe ask another question if they get mad at me. But that's why I kind of like having these lives, because I actually want you guys to see somebody actually get mad for me having a conversation with them, and how silly it is for them to see them get mad for no reason. Like, you see me coming off the way I am. I'm not, speaking any kind of way to them. I'm coming energetic. I'm coming, however I'm coming, and then them just having an attitude about whatever it is kind of going on. So, I'm gonna tailor that question, but to kind of answer it a little bit, I really just kind of, I take it call by call. I don't try to do everything in one call. I just try to get a conversation out there, let them know who I am as far as a person, regardless of being an investor, an agent, a fix and flipper, a wholesaler, whatever the case is. Just know me as Damien, and just the personality and character I give off in my conversations. That I'm just here to find the best solution for your seller and kind of work with you and collaborate with you to see how we can get paid. That's really it. Joel, got to make those calls, bro. I already went through all the bad agents you did. Now they're trying to answer. Praise all good calls from me. I'll probably hop on with you. Okay, cool. Looking forward to it. As an investor in creative finance too, one wasn't so happy when I said problem properties or fixer uppers. I don't know why. Honestly, honestly don't know why. Because the thing is, you're coming up solving problems for sellers that don't have the financial means to do so. If they had a property they could fix up themselves, then so be it, and let them do that. But you're coming in saying like, hey, I'll buy this property from them, fix it up, and put it to a buyer that actually so their family can have homes. Because we have a housing shortage right now. And you're trying to provide housing for families that don't have housing or having to rent right now. So you're doing the good thing. So people that are looking down on that just don't understand it, and they're, like I was telling Jesse before, that a lot of these people that are in real estate are one trick ponies, and they only understand traditional way of handling things. So cool. So I if somebody comes at me like that, I'm just calling to the next one. I don't think I've actually hung up on somebody though. Are these certain words or ways you keep their guard down? Sure. I think there is. I think there's like trigger words that I know. Like I don't mention seller financing ever. I don't think I ever mentioned seller financing. I may describe it, and then them just like notice like, oh, you mean like seller financing? And I'm like, yeah, something like that. Or I don't say something like that. I say yes. And I kind of go from there. But I don't ever say the word seller financing, or I don't usually say the word like subject to. Never say assuming. That's never what we do. We don't assume mortgages when we do subject to. You're just taking over the payments. I'm sure there's some trigger words. I think it's just the fact of being subtle and letting them guide the conversation where you want to go, but always bring it back to that straight line. Like, you know what you're here for, and they may talk about this, they may talk about that, they may talk about this, they may talk about that. Always bring it back to that straight line where the conversation first started, because I don't want to deter too much. And that conversation definitely deterred, so I didn't do a good job at explaining that. But we got back to what we needed. Like, my main goal is to build a relationship with him. I want him to send me more properties. He said about five other properties he was about to list. That some of them were good investment properties. We got back to the straight line. Even though we were talking about interest rates and houses and rents and all that kind of stuff, we got back to the main objective, which was building a relationship with that agent. So, cool. After this question, I'm going to go back and go back to calls because we have about 30 more minutes. Exactly what I got. We got a housing shortage and clean up home. Yes, same. Yeah, absolutely. If they have a previous investor back out of them, they will let you hear about. Oh, absolutely. And as soon as they do, I'm thrashing them. I'm like, hey, investors like that, man. I'll bring up wholesalers. I'll bring up agents that do bad work. I'm saying everything bad about them. I'm on their side about that whole thing. So, anytime they ever say anything about an investor doing something wrong, I kind of just join them with the bashing, and I show them why I'm different than that. And I tell them about maybe a third party story of somebody backing out of a contract with me, which actually just happened last week. Last week, a buyer backed out, an investor backed out of a deal with us, and we were on closing day. Like on closing day in the middle of the day, it was on closing day in the middle of the day. They backed out, and we're supposed to get paid today. I'm calling the title company like, where's my funding? You know, this and that, blah blah blah. And they call me back and say, hey, the buyer backed out. I'm like, bro. So I totally get it. So I'm bringing up third party stories of situations that happened just to me. So that's how I kind of get over that. Cool. I messed up mentioning seller financing is subject to. Yeah, don't. It's not that you can't mention those. It's just it's a time and a moment, and it's further down the line. Like you have to have maybe at least 1 or 2 phone calls before you talk about anything doing creative. Sometimes a lot of these calls I've been doing, like majority of these, I haven't even talked about creative. I just said, hey, look, I'm gonna do my numbers, come back to you, and I'm gonna come back to them. I'm gonna come back to them, say, hey, look, this is where I'm at. Da, da, da. I wanna be the best offer possible. Then I may say like, hey, let's figure out another solution of what we can do. And then just kind of let them explore other options, because again, I'm gonna make sure I keep emphasizing to these agents, I want to make sure you get paid. I want to make sure you get paid. I want to get your commission paid. I'll pay your commission. I want to say all those kind of words, but that's really all they care about. And their seller, yes, but as long as they're looking for other opportunities for their seller to win, and also they're getting paid, I mean, who's gonna say no to that? So yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and get back to these calls, man. Got about 30 minutes left. Got about 30. Joe, I'm still waiting on you, bro. Let's go ahead and make these 5 calls. You got 5 calls to make today. I'm waiting on you. Okay. Oh, I had this commerce lady call me back. Let me go ahead and call her back real quick.
This is Corey.
Hey, Kaylee. I know we've been playing phone tag today.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good.
Good.
Okay. I can talk to you now. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's no worries. I know you got meetings and people to talk to, so that's no worries at all.
Yeah.
We were talking about was it Culver?
Uh-huh.
Culver. So my acquisition guy sent that over to me earlier this morning. I'm getting a chance to look at it here in a second. Only thing they left in the notes is it's been there for a little bit. Was there something going on with it, or?
No, I just have, like, the market's just been super slow. I have a
Man.
couple listings, and my buyers that I work with, I've been able to find houses for because people that have to move for one reason or the other. But I feel like, and a lot of people in my office that I've talked to, unless something is just like a really crazy deal or like a one-off, stuff's just sitting right now.
Man.
I think a lot of people are just trying to wait out the interest rates and see what happens with all of that. So, no, there's nothing wrong with it. We were up near 349 or 339 when we initially listed.
Yeah.
And then there is some foundation repair that needs to be done. So we've had Hargraves come out of Wiley. They're a really great long-time foundation repair company. And so we do have quotes and stuff from them to do the work. My sellers just aren't in the position to have the foundation redone right now.
Okay.
It was completely renovated, like top to bottom, the entire house prior to them purchasing it. And so they purchased it in May of 21. They have 3 little kids, one that just turned a year old like this week, and then 2 little boys. And it's the street that it's on, Culver Street, is one of the main streets in Commerce.
Oh, absolutely.
And yes, and then they have some kind of doodle, labradoodle or golden doodle, and he's super high energy. And so if he ever gets out, he just like darts across that busy street. And that's the reason for selling. They love the house. They're just like, this is way too close to a busy street for a family with small kids.
Oh, no.
So I'm not sure what your investor, what he would have in mind for it, but it would be a great property if you were thinking about like renting rooms out for somebody at the university.
Yeah, exactly.
So it has 4 bedrooms, and they're all really big, and they all have 2 closets.
Oh, wow.
So
that's different.
The bedrooms are massive. It does have it has 2 like dedicated dining rooms. They actually have 3 dining room tables in there, but it's really the space where one of the tables is in, that's really just like an additional living area in the front of the house. So there's tons of space. The kitchen has an island. It has a very large laundry room, lots of closet storage. It's a really, really cool house.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the thing is, I'm looking at over the pictures on the MLS. I mean, the home looks phenomenal, honestly. And honestly, if you didn't tell me about the foundation issues from where your sales are talking about, I would not be able to notice in the pictures at all.
Yeah, I mean, if you go see it in person, obviously, like, we're not going to put something, some obvious pictures that are going to turn somebody off, because we do want them to see the house. And it is disclosed in there, like in the private notes. I'm not sure if you.
I haven't even dug that deep into it yet. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you're on MLS and you get in the private notes, I do have all of it disclosed in there. But yeah, it's a really, really great house. It's just, unfortunately, people aren't moving on it. So
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Well, I'm definitely interested in it. That's one thing. Now, did you? I mean, I'm sure you have this is the foundation quotes also in the disclosure notes area, or do you guys just keep on to that?
Let me see if I put it in there. I may have put one of them in there. Let me see.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So yeah, one reason was because I am curious about the student living area, because my wife actually went to Commerce. So, oh, you have
I do
that?
have the quote from Hargrave Foundation Repair, and the date was May 25th, so it's about 2 months old. But the cost was $5,500, and then $5,000 is viable cleanouts for present, or 500, so it would be 6,000 total. And so I don't know if you're familiar with Hargrave or not, but there's a company and they come in and they do like your traditional piers. So they're going to come in and they're going to make those big, like 2 foot by 2 foot holes, and they're going to put a pier in the ground. And so that's very invasive to the house. So you're talking tearing up the flooring, so on and so forth. One of the cousins to the Hargrave family, they own another. I've had both of them come out, and they actually, the first one that came out said, because of the interior, so there's been previous foundation work done on the house, but we don't have record of who did or when it was done, or if there's a warranty. We tried to dig all that up, and we cannot. So basically, each end of the house had some repair done at some point, and now it's kind of like the middle needs to be raised up. And so what the Hargrave that does the piers, what they suggested, and I reached out to this company, and that's what this quote is for. So they do foam injection. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but that's used a lot, like in construction and stuff, under roads or whatever. So they can go in like the size of a mechanical pencil head, and so they can go in like the cracks of grout or whatever, and so they're not damaging the entire floor. So it helps with cost of that, and then it's also cheaper than drilling in piers because it's foam, not concrete. So that was this quote for $6,000.
Okay, got you. For all that work done. Okay, awesome. Well, that gives me a good idea. Yeah.
It is in the transaction desk. If you have any trouble finding it, just shoot me a text and I'll email it over to you.
Okay, got you. No worries. Okay, so that's awesome. I appreciate that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my numbers. I'm gonna talk to maybe talk to admissions to see, like, if they have any students that are looking for housing in the area. Me just being curious, if they don't sell it, because I know they're trying to help the dog and the children. What's the worst case scenario that they're gonna do if they don't sell it whenever they want to sell it? Because it's kind of been there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, the market is really kind of crappy right now, just because interest rates, and people are like, oh, what's going to happen next? Like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that they're probably going to wait it out until they're able to sell it. I mean, because they need to buy something else, and they're from Commerce, so they're going to stay in the area. So it's not like they need to move to a different area or whatever. They just want a little, more land and not as close to a busy street with their kids.
Sure. No, absolutely. Okay. Well, I definitely want to help do that, let that happen. So what I'll do is, I'll run my numbers. See what we can do. And I honestly just want to present as many options as I can, to help out the family, to see if we can kind of get them moving to their next home. Just out of curiosity as well. We just had a seller what was it, July? I think it was like July 1st or July 2nd, something like that. We had a seller that we were buying their property, and they were in the kind of same situation, not with the whole dog kind of getting lost on the street, but they were looking to basically get a bigger home. And so they needed to sell their house to buy this next house. And so the market was obviously doing the same thing. It was during the peak of the summer and everything like that. And what we did is we just paid them what they wanted from staying in the house as far as their equity, and they let us take their mortgage as like another alternative. Do you know if there'll be something like that interested in?
Because of the interest rate.
Exactly. And it would help out for my cash flow. It would be a win for me, and it was a win for them because they actually got the money they were looking for. They had to pay closing costs, and I paid their agent as their commissions.
So you're talking just like an assumable loan.
Well, not assumable, because I wouldn't want to assume it, because then I had to go to the bank and do all that other kind of stuff. I would just make their payments on their behalf.
On their behalf.
Yeah.
But they would still own the house.
So as they would
They're technically owner financing.
I wouldn't say owner financing, because the only thing owner financing, it means I owe them money for anything. So depending on how much they're wanting, I could just pay them all out just to walk away. Now, if they wanted more where I had to make payments to them, then we can get owner financing involved into that. But it's called a subject to.
Okay, I'll have to look into that.
No, absolutely. And what I'll do, actually, if you don't mind, text me your email, because I'm not sure if this is the right. Let me double check. Let me see which one they have on here. The email I have is, where did it go? Email I have is K Parker. Okay, you just texted it to me.
KAYparker.realtor@gmail.
Okay, yeah.
Send me what you're explaining.
Yeah. I'll break it down.
If you have a minute, just come at me again with it and let me make sure I understand.
No, I'd rather you fully understand it before I even do anything like that. So, and then I'll have no problem with maybe us doing like a Zoom or like a three-way with your seller to kind of explain it more if I need to.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can kind of understand it so that I can pitch it to them, but I need to understand it.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a PowerPoint and everything for you, so I can go ahead and send that over to you.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Do you go by Kate or do you go by Kaylee?
I go by Kaylee.
Okay,
yeah,
got you.
It's just so long and it's so difficult to spell. So
I actually like the way it's spelled like that. I like it spelled that way, anyways.
Oh my god. It's thanks to my parents.
Yeah.
Gave her the longest name possible. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, you do your checking, and then if you'll email me that presentation, then I'll look over it, and we can sync up and see if we can make something work.
Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
No problem. You have a great one.
Okay. You too. Bye.
Bye. All right. Cool. So they might be open to doing a subject to. I lost. Oh, right here. So I gotta make sure I email her. Cool. So they may be open to a subject to. Thing is, I have a court. Are you still here? Okay. Is Christian still trying to live in Commerce? I might have a house for her. I don't know yet. We'll find out. Okay, bet. And we might have a buyer.
Are you in a call?
I'm on a live. Joe, are you still about to make these calls, bro? I didn't forget about you. You still got 5 more calls. You even said it right here, so I'm holding you to it. 5 calls. Yeah, we're still doing the podcast, and yes, it's okay to F up, 100%. There he is, right on time. What's up, my man?
How y'all doing? Give me just a second.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man. He thought he was gonna get out of this. I didn't forget. I didn't forget at all. So, man, how's everything going?
Doing good.
Good.
I've been just writing down a whole bunch of notes. I'm like, in case I need these.
You definitely will, man. No, but how's the journey going? What day are you on right now out of the 90 days?
This is hold on. I started last Monday, so this should be a week.
Okay,
No,
a week.
last Tuesday. Sorry.
Okay, so it's a week right now. So 7 days.
Yeah.
How's it been for the 7 days?
It is a little interesting. It's some days have been smooth, some days are not smooth at all.
Yeah, I definitely
I
understand.
had
But the
no
thing
idea
is,
how
you're
it was
taking
gonna.
action.
And it's like everything I knew, I suddenly forgot it. Like when I'm on the phone, it's like I forgot to talk about like of buying cash, closing quick. We pay all the commissions as is. I totally did not mention any of that stuff.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
man, that's no worries. I mean, that I think that just goes to show, like, it's just gonna take repetition until you feel more comfortable with it. Because
exactly.
I think the first few calls I made, I hung up on a few sellers because I started with sellers, and so I hung up on a few sellers because I didn't know what to say. I was like, they didn't remember anyways. And then a few of them where I just fumbled over words. I was saying the wrong things, wrong terminology,
Yeah,
embarrassment, like a lot. I wish I recorded those. Like those, like obviously before, no one was recording like them making a mistake all the time, so I didn't do it. But I wish I did to kind of show people how bad I was before I started. So yeah, no, I definitely can relate, man.
I can see.
Have
I mean,
have you been doing your 5 calls every day since from when you first started?
5 calls, yeah. I mean, but they're not as smooth as they should be. Like ended up doing like half a call sometimes, not like even a full call, because some were not.
What's a half a call?
Meaning they'll be busy or something.
Okay, I got you. Okay, that's no problem. You got to answer.
Counted as a call.
You got to post a call
because I get like so like stressed on it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Okay, well, today I'm gonna hold you accountable too. I end up doing like my own 90-day thing, so I might honestly just mesh it with yours because I don't know if I want to do 90 days, but I guess I'll do 90 days. But I'll be doing 90 days for like the next 88 more days now, and I'll be doing it at the same time. So if you ever want to hop on and do your calls here, that's cool with me. We'll do those. But I want to definitely see you succeed and make sure you keep you accountable and make sure you do your 5 calls.
Yeah, bro.
So
and
let's do
you know
it,
what? Anyway, you're like 15 minutes from me. Like you're in Allen, right?
Oh yeah. Well, are you? Are you in Allen?
I'm in Wiley. I'm not that far from.
Oh yeah, we were thinking about moving to Wiley actually.
Wow.
Yeah. You're not too far. You're literally 15 minutes away.
Yeah, I mean, there's like, if you want to do these calls in person, we can
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
we definitely can. Yeah, we definitely can.
Let's set up a day. Actually, that would be much better.
Okay, bet. Honestly, we can actually. I gotta figure out what day is best though, because I don't want to just say it and not actually do it. So let me figure out what day is best. We can probably do multiple days a week.
Yeah, the multiple days will work.
Yeah, and we can definitely do that 100%.
I mean, we can do like a library. I don't know, public library.
Oh yeah.
Or a coffee shop.
Either one, honestly. Either one, library or a library that has like a little study area that we can do it in, or even a coffee shop. Probably a library might be better because we can be enclosed area and don't have to bother other people.
Something we can be in a room.
Exactly. No, we can definitely do that, man. I'll be definitely down for that.
Yeah. I don't know if Jabs can join in or some other students too, because
well Jabs is in Fort Worth, so
yeah, he's far from us.
I doubt he's coming to the library, but
I don't think
he'll probably pull up on a Zoom, and I don't know what his day is like. He's probably out calling sellers, obviously, or walking properties, and he's mainly talking to sellers. So I don't know how interested he would be in calling agents, but I can definitely ask. We have our thing tonight, so if you're there, we can definitely talk about that.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, perfect.
So I'll do my calls here then, so we get that out of the way.
There you go.
But let's talk about the basic structure of calls before we.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Let me get your questions.
So like so you start with like you talk about like how good the property looks, right? You'll be like curiosity, be like, yeah, this property is so good. Why is it not selling? And also, I see you guys like, what's your best intro for these guys? Like, you want them to know we're buying a lot, but at the same time, we're normal people too.
Yeah, absolutely. So honestly, I don't even talk about the condition of the property a lot of times because they're on market. Sometimes I have came out with my intro like that, where I'm like, it looks like a beautiful property. Why hasn't it sold yet? To kind of grab some motivation out, or at least a story or something like that. That's one way I have talked about it. Sometimes I'll bring up what I've been doing on the last few calls is like, my acquisition guy just sent it to me. I haven't had a chance to even open it yet, but I just know it's been there for a minute. because I do know that the property has been there for a while, so I may open like that. I haven't had any really pushback from that really. So I mean, either one of those openings, whichever one you feel comfortable with, uh, I kind of, how do I open it up? I'm mainly just talking about, like, either why it's up there so long, or just kind of phrasing it any kind of way you feel comfortable with kind of asking it. So either one of those are both kind of the same question in a way, but they're phrased differently. So whichever one you feel more comfortable, just kind of asking.
Yeah. And is your intro like, let's say, that it's kind of like that introduction of you is like, you say we buy like 3 to 7 properties a month. Do you say investors at all, or you just say like we buy and hold, we buy rentals and
do I mention I'm an investor sometimes when they ask? I don't even know what I've been saying on the last call. I don't think I've been saying yes, I'm an investor if they ask me, but otherwise, I just kind of start talking about the property. If they ask me if I'm agent, then I just say yes. I don't ever really leave I'm an agent.
I can leverage you and some other people too.
Yeah, absolutely. You say, hey, my partners are agents in the area. Me myself, I'm personally not, but my partner is. You can definitely do that 100%. But as far as me just referencing my agent, I mean, yeah, I'll tell them I'm an agent too, or an investor. I have no problem with that. And then that way, I can kind of nip it in the bud right as soon as possible. Like, hey, I'm looking for investment properties. I'm an investor. If they want to shut me down from there, cool. Then I can go to the next call. But otherwise, if they're entertaining me, there might be something potentially there in that property, or something else in the future where they can lead me to another property where they can obviously see it's an investment property.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would mention that a little bit early, just in case, like, they don't want to deal with investors. Like one of them, that Jesse guy, he didn't want to deal with investors, but he still talked to me for like 20 minutes. So
exactly. And then I think disqualification, like I'm not your buyer and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not your buyer, but I can have. We possibly can have other solutions for cash. No, other solutions if cash doesn't work.
Yeah. So disqualifying and pull away are a little different though. So the first portion where you like, I'm not your buyer, like that's kind of a pull away.
Yeah.
To kind of entice them, like, well, like at least tell me, like send me an offer, or like, what are you looking for, or what do you need it to be at? Like if they're kind of doing something like that, that's a good pull away. Now, if they're kind of fishing around, like just trying to, get something out of you, that's where you can do a pull away to kind of like, put the ball in their court to say like, hey, we're looking for a deal. Now, with disqualification, it's more so like you kind of saying, well, obviously my cash offer is going to be here, and it doesn't sound like you're even interested in this. No. Same thing with agents is a little different from sellers, because you can do that with sellers. You'd be like, well, why don't you list with an agent? Then they'll tell you like, oh, I don't want to pay commissions. I don't want people walking my house. I don't want this and that, blah, blah, blah. You can disqualify listing on the market. And then that kind of leaves a creative option as far as like, doing something a little different than either one of those. So disqualifying agents, I would just say mainly you can do cash. If cash doesn't work, then, obviously, cash is not the best fit. Why don't they just rent it out? If they don't want to be landlords, okay, cool. Well, how about, then you can just kind of figure out what they really kind of want from that point, and kind of hone in on that.
Yeah. I'm just going to put that down there. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. And there's some other thing I was like, what was I trying to say? Like in Texas now we don't have dual agency, right?
Yeah, well, I think we've been not having that, honestly.
Yeah. But I think we can do like an intermediary.
Yeah, so you can it's an intermediary or intermediate. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, intermediary, basically, where a person can be like a mutual third party. It's weird. There's always ways around that. I mean, I think agents take that way too seriously.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, you don't have to represent. Just because you're an agent doesn't mean you have to represent as agent. Just because I'm an agent doesn't mean I have to. Only way I can be inside a real estate deal is to be an agent. That's all that they think that's specifically teach you in real estate school. That's not the only way that you can be involved in a real estate deal. You can be a marketer. You can be a signee. You can be, what else? A finder fee, whatever the case is. You can pay multiple ways. Yeah, bird dog. You can be multiple ways. into a real estate deal. Just tell them to put that on the hood, and
Yep.
you know, whatever way you want to be paid, that's kind of the way it
Exactly.
is. But I think they just take that way too seriously. Not saying anybody do that that cheat their broker. I'm just saying that, you know, that there's multiple ways you can be involved in real estate as a real estate agent.
Exactly. I feel like that's why they feel more comfortable when you say like you work with a broker or an agent, or you are one yourself.
Yeah, they kind of drop their guard. I try not to mention that I am an agent, just because I know a lot of the viewers that are watching me are not agents, and they're trying to get into real estate. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm using that as my pedestal to kind of get deals done.
Exactly.
But you know, sometimes that just comes up.
Exactly. There's a lot of those people there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would love to hear you do some calls too before I make one myself. So.
Oh no, that's what I've been doing. That's what we've been doing for the last 2 hours.
Exactly. But I'm kind of here, so it's like I can cheer for it.
I'll do one more call then.
Yeah.
I'll do one more call, and then I'm a pass. Do you have a list that you're calling from, or
no? I don't have a list, but
you don't have a list. Okay.
Pull something from Redfin, maybe, but.
What
are you doing? No equity or free and clear?
I think this was a no equity list or low equity list. That I'll actually send this to you actually real quick. I'll send this to you. Text me or email real quick. I'll send this to you.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. I put some papers on my keyboard so I can't see shit on here.
Yeah, text me an email and I'll do that for you, and then I'll go ahead and make a few more of these calls real quick. So I'll do 1 or 2 more calls, and then I'm gonna pass the reins to you, and then just let me know between those calls what kind of questions you have about anything like that. All right.
But drop your suggestions in the comments. Like, I'm gonna freeze up so bad.
Oh no, I definitely will. And honestly, just think of it as just having a conversation about them. Just say, hey, look, I'm interested in the property. Is there anything that you can, you know, just be curious about it. And at the end of the day, you're not trying to personally buy the property. If you're not a good fit, you're really just not a good fit.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, the main thing you're calling these agents for is to build a relationship with them, to follow up with them, to get more property. So
it's like how we network, right? Like some like these networking events. Some people I didn't get along with. Some I got immediately along with.
No, that's exactly what it is. Like, you can think of this like a call, like at a meetup type of thing. Like, hey, like, I know you're an agent. I know you were working with this listing. I want to see if I'm a good fit for it. If I'm not, then cool. Let's work on something else that maybe we can both work on. That's really it. Like, not every call has to be no call has to be a home run. And a lot of the first calls are not going to be home runs. Like, a lot of times I'm just trying to, hey, look, let's follow up and maybe we can work together doing something. That's about it. Did you check my email?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna make this call while you do that real quick.
Yep. All right, I'll pull it. What list is this, by the way, on the email?
It's a no equity list. There's a low equity list.
I didn't get anything. It looks like. Hold on.
Oh, I haven't gotten the text yet. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, no, I haven't gotten the text yet.
Hello, this is Terry Heron with.
Yeah. Once you send me a text, I can email it over to you. Oh, did you put in the chat?
Yeah, I put it in the chat. You see?
Oh my bad. Okay. That'll work.
Oh, I should have texted you, but
I thought you were texting to me. I was looking at my text. All right, I'll go ahead and text it to you real quick.
I can text it to you if you want.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna call her back real quick after I send this.
I just texted to you, Case.
All right, I got it, and I just emailed it over to you. All right, get her back on the phone real quick.
Hello, this is Terry Heron.
Terry not trying to hear from me. She forwarded my call. All right, let's call the next lady.
It's a great day, Kimberly Williams. This is Kathy. How can I help you?
Kelsey, I was looking for Vanessa. I was looking. Yeah, she was an agent on one of the listings I was trying to call about.
Oh, sure. Just a moment. I'll pull her up here and we'll see if we can get you connected. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. How about yourself?
Oh, hanging in.
Thanks. I appreciate
Let's
it.
see if I've got Vanessa coming up here. I'm going to put you on just a sec.
All right. Should have asked for the number before I got transferred, just in case Vanessa don't answer.
It's one of those type of agents, I guess.
Yeah.
Agents are quite responsive today.
What's that?
They're quite responsive today.
Who's the agents?
Thank you for holding. Your call is very important to us and will be
Nobody
answered.
didn't pick up.
Come on, Vanessa. Didn't I play piano?
Oh yeah, I know.
Really? That was just a random question. I just heard the song and I was like, that's nice.
I found her here. And
I used to play it myself, but
is that who you're looking for?
Vanessa, what was the last name you said?
Van Winkle?
Yep, that's her.
All right, one moment, please.
All right. Oh, by chance, you could. Well, never mind. I was about to ask her for the number.
Thank you for your patience. Please remain on the line and someone will be with Hi, you've reached Vanessa with Selling Texas Properties Group. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message. If you're calling about a house, make sure you leave the address, or you can shoot me a text message for a quicker response. Thanks and have a great day.
I'm not even gonna try to call that back. That was a lot. I thought she was gonna leave her phone number on the thing. I guess people don't do that. If you're leaving a voicemail. Let me just call the next person.
Your call has been forwarded.
I know that is too. Come on, Rebecca.
Your call has been
Jeez
forwarded.
Louise. All right, we just gonna keep moving. Yeah, we don't keep moving till we find somebody. Logan sounds like a guy that's gonna answer the phone. I know Logan will answer. Definitely.
Hi, you've reached Logan Day with Swingle and Co. Realty.
Definitely thought Logan was a guy. Thought that was a
these
guy.
are guy names.
Hello.
Hey, Logan, this is Damien.
Hi, Damien.
Hey, I was actually wanted to give you a call about your listing you had on Valley View.
Yeah,
Is that one still available?
it's not. We're
Oh.
under contract.
Oh, man.
Hoping to close at the end of this month.
Oh well, congratulations on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Are they still in their option period right now, or are they kind of out of that?
No, we're out of that.
Okay.
Just have a few more hurdles to cross to get to closing, but hopefully we get there.
Okay. Do you feel strong about the buyer, or would you accept any backups?
Would take backups
Okay.
for sure. Yeah. We've had some things.
Yeah, no,
come
I,
up.
yeah, this market do it to you right now.
Yeah, so
okay.
obviously hoping for the best, but gotta be prepared for the worst.
Absolutely. Okay, so I just want to make sure it's the Logan Day. Is it Day I0 email?
Yeah, so it's Logan Day at swinglerealty.com.
Okay,
Is that the
gotcha.
one that's listed or no? I can
No,
text
that's
you
actually a
my
different
email.
one. That's a different one. But yeah, if you don't
Okay.
mind texting it to me. Okay. Well,
Yep, I
just
can
out
do
of
that.
curiosity, because I'm mainly looking for investment properties out in the area. Did you have any other listings I can maybe take a look at?
I don't have any other ones at this time. I have some colleagues that might have some. I can check with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll just make you
Okay.
my my main point, and I'll just we can relate to each other through that one.
Yes, that sounds good. And I'll go ahead and just shoot you my email real quick.
Okay, perfect. And then maybe I'll just shoot you kind of what I'm looking for. That way, if anything does come up, you can just shoot me a text and see if I'm interested.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, Logan. Well, congratulations on that deal. And if anything else changes, just let me know.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well,
At least something. Who knows?
yeah. What's up on that? You said you had a question on that one?
No, I mean, it's like you just basically ask her any other listings. That's it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I mean that one's under contract right now, and then if they are entertained, oh they just texted me. If they aren't entertaining any other offers, I mean, cool. I'll look into it. But I mean they're already out of their option period, so I mean it sounds like they're pretty good buyers for this one. So yeah, I mean if anything does change, like I said, I'm gonna keep her in my drip campaign and just kind of follow up with her, see if anything else does come up. But and just let that establish more relationship for me at the end of the day. So I mean she's already expecting that text from me pretty soon, and we'll kind of work like that. I'll do one more, and hopefully we can actually talk about the property on this one. So give you
Exactly.
4,
Oh
6,
boy.
9. You're gonna be
I'm
all
trying
right.
to. I'm
You're
in the
gonna
middle of.
survive. Yeah, you're
So what?
definitely gonna survive. I said you're gonna survive.
Yeah, I'm freaking nervous, man.
I've definitely called her before. I've called this person before. I'm almost positive. Yeah, almost positive.
You have reached Christine Coronado.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm not waiting that long. 682 622. I'm trying to at least get one for you. Now they're not calling. Now they're not picking up.
Sound like they don't care.
I guess not. Scott.
Hello, Scott.
Hey Scott, it's Damien. It's
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, this is Damien. I was giving you a call about one of the listings you had on Thompson.
Oh, that property is sold.
Oh, Scott, it's not what I want to hear, man. Well, no, congratulations on it.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem at all. Well, I mean, did you have any other listings I can maybe take a look at or anything you're working on?
In that price range?
Well, no, it could be any price range.
I have a piece of land for 1.6, and then I have an off-market property for 1.6 as well, actually, out on Lake Bridgeport.
Lake Bridgeport.
It's on an acre, 5,000 square foot house on the water for 1.6. It's being remodeled, but seller is willing to let it go at 1.6. Price is going to go up once he finishes the remodel. Though.
Yeah. So is he currently remodeling it right now and just trying to sell it?
Yes.
Okay. It's okay. Got you. Okay. So if I just bring in the money to help, would he be open to me just bringing the money to help him finish the remodel and then just splitting the sale?
No, because he's doing it all himself. So he's already bought all materials and everything. So money wise, he's solid.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's just looking to unload it, and then give the buyer all everything and let them either finish it with what he has or go get their own stuff.
Okay, got you. Well, I'm not opposed to looking at it, honestly. I can just text you my email if you don't mind just sending me the information. And then also if you don't, all right, what I'll do is I'll email you back kind of what I'm looking for in the area. And maybe if you just run across anything like that, just kind of keep me in mind, and I'll just make sure I keep following up with you.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
Thank you
man.
very much.
No problem. Congrats on that closing too.
Thank you.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another one. Like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. Everybody's selling it, I guess.
Well, no. So that's what this list too. Like, so this list is a little bit older. So some of these properties have already been listed. So they've been listed for a while. So these aren't ones that are currently on the market. It's kind of up in the air if they sold it or not.
Makes sense.
Actually, I need to call this lady back. So I'm glad she came up because I actually need to call her back. She didn't reply back to me, and we were actually talking about doing something creative.
Ooh.
And
Hey, call her back. Let's hear this.
So, but the thing is, I don't know if she's gonna be interested. She didn't reply back to my text.
Hey,
I am a double caller, even though I already had a conversation with her. Maybe she didn't save my number. You only get a certain amount of rings for me. I don't know. I feel like the second call always rings longer for some reason, or maybe it's just me just being impatient. Probably a little bit of both.
Nothing much happens then. What's the market? Tyler.
You have reached Better Realty Group.
Nope, not doing that. 273 73 73 265. Jeez Louise.
Thank you for calling Keller Williams Dallas Preston.
I'm not doing all that extra. 469 394. Joe, I might just have to give up and just make you call. Oh, I already called this person before. I have a number saved on my phone. That means it's a good sign.
This is Pamela.
Hey, Pam, it's Damien.
Hey.
Hey, I talked to you a while back about that listing you had, Silver Maple.
Okay.
Yeah, was it still available or?
It is still pending, so we are filing a claim with the insurance, and the adjuster can't come in until August 10th, so we had to extend the closing for a month.
Okay, is it about the roof?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay. Is the buyer still feeling pretty confident about, or how's that going?
I think so. We spoke yesterday, so it seems as if, so I hope so.
Yeah, me too, right? Okay, well, if anything does change, please keep me in mind. When's the option period over with, or are you guys already done with that?
We're already out of options.
Okay, gotcha. They're kind of really stuck. Okay, well, if anything does change, I would love to.
Definitely will keep you in mind.
Okay, cool. Did you have any other listings I could take a look at, or?
Say that again?
Did you have any other listings maybe I could take a look at?
Not at the moment.
Okay, no worries. Well, I'll just follow up and see how everything goes, okay?
Thanks.
All right, bye.
All right.
Cool. Yeah. I think it's just gonna have to beat this call.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be. That's the third one in a row. But yeah. You if
I'm ready. I'm just looking for some listings.
yeah, let's go ahead and do it, man.
Mm-hmm. But what filters do you guys use in your on-market search? Like,
What
you guys
was that?
for on-market search, you guys use like any filters, like Fixer or As Is or something like that?
What software are you using?
Redfin right now.
Redfin. I don't even know what filters Redfin even has. You can click
like you can type them like keywords.
Oh, like keywords. You can put like an investor special, or you can just type in investor. You can type in fixer upper if you want to. If any of those pop up, those are, obviously all those are, investor type properties that they're wanting to do. So yeah.
Yeah, that probably works. I'm struggling here finding listings, so that's the only issue. Otherwise, I'm gonna do this like right now.
Oh, did you get the email I sent?
I got that. The only problem is with the no equity list, right?
Yeah.
Everybody calls.
Everybody. That's the thing. Everybody calls every list. Everybody calls everything. Everybody's calling free foreclosure. Everybody's door knocking. Everybody's calling no equity. Everybody's calling, everything. I don't think that should stop you from making the call. Yeah, because there's no perfect list, honestly.
Agreed. It's like
everybody's calling expired. Everybody's calling 90-day plus. Yeah, everybody's calling everything.
Yep. So probably just dial them. I did find some in Houston. Houston got some really nice properties though. Let me dial this. You're buying in Houston as well, or just Dallas?
Yeah, Houston as well. DFW, Houston, Austin, San Antonio. Just like the major and maybe some outskirts cities of those.
Yeah. Let me dial these then. Oh boy, these are gonna be like. I'm definitely nervous, but I gotta do it. So.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
We just gotta do it. That is the filter. I'm just searching on as is properties, so it's hard to find some things. Fixer. Not fixer upper. There's barely any things appearing with certain filters right now. So I'm trying to find some way to find it. Okay. We pulled that one. Okay, I think I found one. Montgomery, Texas. Not here. It's not. So you calling anything above 90 days or what? Like 30?
Yeah, you can do 90 days, you can do 60 days, you can do any of those. Yeah, any of those. Because the thing is, if they're still on the market, it means they haven't sold, and there's a reason why it hasn't sold, and that's what our job is to figure out what the reason is.
Especially in this market now.
Mhm.
So much slower. All right, I think I found some good ones. Let me put one more up, then I'm just gonna dial away. I mean, were you nervous like this too when you first called?
A lot. I was nervous, but at the same time, at a point I knew it was like I'm gonna have to pick up the phone and make mistakes. Like I know I'm gonna mess up. It's just I like that's the best way to learn. Honestly, it's like to just pick it up and just go ahead and do it. So I wasn't really as like I wasn't afraid to pick up the phone. I guess it was just more so of knowing what to say. But I knew
Exactly.
I was only gonna know what to say unless I did it. So I just called as many people as I could and made mistakes.
I'm just stalling a bit. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
It's just still hard to find some listings for some reason. I don't know what's happening here.
No, pick any listing. Pick like the one you see right now, and just call that agent.
Yeah, probably just the agent relationship over the listing.
Exactly.
Oh, Longview.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do, or not the last thing, the only thing you really are looking to do is besides the property, you just want to build a relationship with agents.
Gotcha.
So
I agree.
If it's not the property, it's cool. It's just getting that relationship with the agent.
Right. 1, 2, 3. All right. We got 3. We got a couple listings, so.
All right, there you go. Just knock the first one out, and then that'll give you motivation to go to the next one.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep. This is it.
Chris in here saying, "You got this, man."
Yep. Got this. We got this. We got this going on.
There you go.
Where did I exit that thing? Like I'm half organized and half unorganized as hell. So bear with me.
I'm about to send you 5 properties to call, and that way you don't have to look for anything.
I'm just so unorganized. I'm sorry. It happens to me. All right, here we go. Got my notes. Let's put this up here. Gonna be blocking the chat a bit. Okay. All right, here we go. Put the number in. And where is this number? Some of these people don't even keep their numbers ready. Like, we gotta be having some of them.
What's the ad? Well, I can't say the address. But
Well, I found it though. Actually, it was. Here it is. All the number. It's like I don't know why the numbers are not on Redfin for some reason. It's like you gotta search them.
Yeah. At least find the real number.
Yep. Oh yeah, this lady I called. Kylie's daughter. One and 2.
Joel, you gotta pick up this phone. You gotta pick up this phone and make a call. You had to do it at this point.
I just gotta click dial and just do it.
Yeah, just click it out and you got it. Whatever happens is gonna happen, and it's gonna be in the past at that point.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I was saying in person. So, like, you know, like when someone's next to you, you'll be like, they'll just push it for you, and like you got no choice.
I'm pushing it for you right now. Like this is me pushing you to make the call.
We're gonna do it.
Go ahead.
We do this.
Is it on speaker?
Yep. No answer. Let's try this again. All right, let's try this again. This is having the issues, I guess.
You double dial?
Yeah, double dollar. Let's try this. Somehow it's a Memphis number, so I don't know why.
I said because you have a different zip code or a different area code, so it may look a little different.
Please leave your message.
Nah, nope, it's gone. All right, next one. Let's see, 906 Milton. Oh my God, it's the same lady. She's not gonna pick up. You getting a call back?
No, it's from somebody else.
Oh man, this one has 2 people listing. Let's try this. This looks good. Do you call the man usually or the woman? Because there's like two listing agents on this. Back to this. Hey there, is this Diane Shelton? Hello?
Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, I can hear you better now. Is this Diane Shelton or the are you guys, you're not agents or listing?
Well, no, she's an agent at the office.
Oh, okay. I was like, look, I was trying to connect directly to the listing agent, but all right. So I mean, are you guys are you working on 1701 Live Oak Drive?
Okay, just 1 second. I'll get you over to her, okay?
All right, that sounds good. Unresponsive agents, guys. They suck at this. Let's try calling the husband. Summer Cook and Company. See if it's the same number I called. This is the same number. Let's try calling directly here. 903. 212. That looks good. 1701 Life Drive. These are what agents do at times. They don't pick up. When they got a listing ahead for them.
You've reached Ray Shelton with Summer's Cooking Company. I'm sorry I missed the call, but if you leave your name and number, I'll be sure to return.
On to the next. Let's try this Houston home. Ooh, this looks bad. This looks just so perfect for investors. Francisco de Leon. Let's try this. Rosenberg, Texas. 41 years experience. All right, this guy might be a good guy. 328253. All right. Let's see if this works. Go in some reason.
Hey Joe, give me 1 second. Are you on a call right now?
No, I'm not on call.
All right, I'm about to patch her in real quick.
All right, I'm not disturbing your call, right?
Give me 1 more second.
I'm sorry.
No, I was looking. I was talking to my partner at the time. I was telling her to give me a document.
I would say like estimated probably 350.
Okay, so they sold about 350 on it. Okay, cool. And I didn't even. What was that address one more time? It was Wild Onion, but what was the street name or the street number? 324.
224.
224. Okay, so they're looking for that. So they're looking at about like 430 is what they're looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so they okay, cool. So monthly payment wise, do you know what they're paying right now for the PITI? It's a beautiful home.
Yeah, it's really great house. Great layout, great community, great location. I mean,
If I was in that area, honestly, would just do it myself and just live there.
Yeah,
I'm all the way in Allen, though.
oh yeah, you're a bit away. I want to say it's like, oh man, let me just look. The flyer says say something wrong. Okay, so monthly payment $27.77 about.
27.77. What kind of interest rate they have?
She's a VA, so it's pretty low.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Seven. What zip code is this one? 76131. Okay.
Yes.
Let me take a look at something. Okay. It's not absolutely terrible. It's not terrible.
It's not great, is what I hear.
Yeah. It's not terrible, but it's not. It's no home. It's no home run. But maybe we can still work it out. So okay. So 27 interest rate's not terrible. Okay, we could work that out. How much were they talking about with the down payment?
Originally on their other offers?
Yeah.
Well, the one that she liked the most was $30K down, I think it was, or something like that.
Okay.
But that didn't include my commission.
That didn't include your
And when
commission.
she found out that didn't include my commission, she wasn't happy.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay. So we gotta make sure you pay you. What were you looking at trying to do it with the creative wise, or did you guys never get to that conversation?
After they presented, like after we went into details about how the payment plan would work and all that, she was out because she didn't want to do. It didn't make sense to her.
Okay, that you weren't getting compensated. No, it totally makes sense because I always wanted to make sure we take care of the agent. So, okay. So
I would have got taken care of. It just would have been out of her lump sum up front, and she wasn't.
Okay, got you. So, no. It would come from my side. Definitely. So I wouldn't expect. I want her to walk away with what she's gonna walk away with. Okay. So she liked the 30K. I'm just taking down notes. I'm not saying that I'm gonna uphold that. I just want to make sure I'm in the same ballpark that she needs to be in. Okay. So and then your commission. So we're looking at 3% on your side, right?
2.5, 2.5.
2.5. Okay. 2.5. Was buyer taking care of all closing costs?
On our no.
Okay.
Oh yes. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, got you. So that. Okay. And for the payments on the equity that she has, what were kind of the talk about that?
They just said it would be a payment a year for 7 years.
A payment.
I think it was like a couple thousand.
Couple thousand for the payments a year. So no monthly payments. So just one payment each year. Okay, got you. So and
that was no bueno.
Yeah, okay, that part she didn't like. So it'd probably be more advantageous if you like monthly payments, right? Okay, got you. Okay. Mo prefers monthly payments. Okay. So I got that. Got all the information. So that's what she likes, huh? Okay. So what I will do, I will go back to the lab, talk to my my underwriter. Because if it's up to me, I just keep giving out money left and right. So
sure.
I definitely have to give my underwriters to see what's the basic scenario for it. Let me talk it over with them, and I will definitely present the best option possible for you guys. And like I said, whatever option I present is one that I'm gonna stick by. And just let me know, like we need to tweak things a little bit to kind of have it more advantageous for her. Let's do that.
Okay, she'll definitely want you, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Well, I appreciate you for the call.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
All right. Bye. Well, yeah, I actually put that on the thing. I forgot I was muted on the thing, but she called me back about a property.
She seemed nice too.
Yeah, she was definitely nice. So the thing with her is they had an investor tried to do creative financing with them, and she was like, well, I don't know if she's gonna go for financing because that already backed out. And I know somebody asked that question before, and so I was like, well, what I asked her, which I should have got it on there, what I asked her was, what did they do wrong that they didn't like? And so basically whatever they didn't like or what they didn't come up front with, I basically tried to fill in those gaps of like, they backed out last week. They didn't hold by their word. They didn't do all this kind of stuff. Now I took notes based on what she did like, and I told her up front, I was like, just because I'm taking these notes on things that she liked before doesn't mean that's the same option I'm gonna give to her. I'm gonna give her one that I'm gonna actually stand by. and I'm not going to fall back from it. She was like, okay, well, do that, and get back to me and see what we can do. Now she has quite a bit of equity, so
and you can be like, I probably may not be the buyer if it's not the right terms, right?
No, that's exactly what I told her. I was like, look, I'll take a look at it and see what I can do, and if I'm not the right fit, then I'll tell you that, and we can be like that. But otherwise, we got to move forward. So she said, I appreciate you for being transparent, all that kind of good stuff. So we got the information down. We got kind of what we needed roughly down, and so
PITI, all that.
Yeah, we got all the information down, the interest rate and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll see how that works. And see what we can do. And I'll run the numbers and all that kind of good stuff. So, but it's in a pretty good area. I'm feeling pretty confident about it.
Is this like Collin County or
Dallas County? This is Tarrant.
I'm just looking at something there right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
So so we'll do that. I actually I was gonna let you do probably 1 or 2 more calls because I do have to leave pretty soon. Though.
Yeah, I will just rush these now.
Yeah, go ahead, definitely.
All right, I'm gonna make the next. I'm just gonna go for it now.
Okay, but I love it.
Yep. Let me just pull my scripts up. All right. Just need the address for this property. Is this address? 1904 Chelsea. Let me just write. All right. Good. All right. I'm just gonna make the call.
Okay.
Because literally I'm not gonna make any calls if I keep doing this.
Hello, it's Frank.
Hey Frank, this is Joel right here. I saw your listing on 1904 Chelsea Rosenberg in Rosenberg,
Yes,
Texas.
sir.
All right,
Yes,
perfect. Oh yeah, that's a really nice looking property, and I just wanted to know more about it. It's a beautiful home. Notice it's been on for a bit, so I'm just wondering what's going on. I love that area, so I want to buy some properties down there.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's. I've got my other agents around here, and they think it's a little overpriced. It does need some work,
Mm-hmm.
and most people say, "Well, I really would have rather have it ready to move in."
Gotcha.
So, but they don't really want to budge on the price right now. They did lower it $6,000 a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It needs an air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
The unit upstairs is it's the original one. It's old and it should be replaced. Yeah.
And how old is the roof on that, if you can?
We don't know because the owners are not the one that did the settlement disclosure, but it's
Gotcha.
It's got there for a few more years. But, it's not new. I'll tell you that. No, it's not with it. It's not a recent one.
Mm-hmm. So is it vacant, or is it like the owners are still there?
It's vacant.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming they're selling because it's vacant right now and they don't want to take care of it.
The people are older and they
Gotcha.
don't want to mess with it.
I understand.
They moved away. They want to
Mhm.
liquidate.
Exactly.
For the rest of their life.
Makes sense. Yeah. So if you know like what particular like how soon they're trying to sell it, or is it like
I'll sell it right now if you give them the right price.
Okay.
Are you a realtor?
I work with an agent on my team. I mean, I'm an investor currently. We buy 3 to 7 properties a month, and so like even if cash sometimes doesn't work, we do have other solutions as well. And so I love to see if you're a good fit for each other. And we buy cash, we close quick, with as is, all of that. Mm-hmm. And
I've got
mhm.
I get calls, email, and texts every day about investors that do that.
I know. It's a lot of us. I mean, do you know what type of offer they've been sending, or like what type of?
No, I really haven't gotten a good offer yet. You see, I think they're a little low, and I've got to go look in the books. But it was a while back.
Gotcha.
They were ridiculously low. So I mean, there's another person involved as a power of attorney, and she's a real estate broker.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the house is paid for. It's just there, and it's ready to go whenever somebody really wants to take interest in it. It's a nice area for investment.
It is. I mean, do you know what the rental rates are like, or do you know if Airbnb is allowed or something like that?
Yeah, I don't see why not. There's no HOA.
Oh, nice. HOA is a big headache a lot of times.
Yeah.
Especially now, I'm in Dallas, and they're banning short-term rentals, and I'm just like, I mean, also mid-term rentals we do, so we do have some other ways to pivot and long-term, but no more Airbnbs here, so a lot of regulations happening. Yeah. So I mean, anyway, definitely will love to do something with you. Probably send an offer as well. If a cash doesn't work as well, I mean, would they be open to something like terms as well? Or
They're not really. They're not of the age that they want to.
Gotcha.
They want to go. Like I said, they're older, and well, the owners are older. Like, they don't want to. They don't need. She went to live with her sister, and so they just want to dispose of it.
Gotcha.
They don't want to give it away. They don't want to give it away.
Exactly. I mean,
the lady who's handling the southern end. Yeah, she knows. She's an older lady too. She knows the business. Right here in Rosenberg.
Yeah, Rosenberg is a nice area. I like that. And I'm also underrepresented at the same time. So, I mean, I know we're in the state of Texas. Would you be open to possibly representing us or as an intermediary so you can get both sides of the commission?
I do it all the time. It's not a problem.
Oh, perfect.
You have the right figures in there.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you want? Y'all gonna hold on to it and rent it?
Yeah, probably it'll be a hold on to it. Maybe fixed or flip. It really depends on the property itself, like what's happening with it. If it needs up.
Do y'all do a home inspection on it?
I mean, we do have our own inspectors. We don't have to do inspections or anything like that. We can, but we'll definitely do our own type of. We'll just run our contractors or whatever, but we can do that like when it's under contract and all. We don't really do that like during the like before it's under contract or anything. We just go by your word.
Who's gonna come see it?
Oh yeah, I have partners down there. I have multiple brokers and other investor partners down there. So I'll usually send one of them down there. They will also check it out. They'll probably meet with you as well. I mean, unless there's a lockbox, then you may not have to be there, but it's up to you. That when we get to that road. But yeah, anyway, I really enjoyed talking. Do you have any other properties as well you come across?
I got one in Bacon. That's a long story there. I need to go talk to the city and
Gotcha.
get some items resolved with the owner. I think he's gonna fix some issues that were there. I think he did a lot of work himself. But I think, he had a licensed electrician who pulled permits and all, but the city wants it a little bit more modern. Wants it up to code. And he did a few things that wasn't supposed to be, like put an extension cord through the walls. Here you go, that's your plug. I said, no, man, you don't do that. He knows better than that. Because all the other work, it does pretty reasonably and pretty well done.
Exactly.
It's a long story, and it's about an hour and a half to go down to Baytown from here. So I haven't had a chance to go down to the city.
Yeah, I mean, the city is crazy.
Yeah, they can be. They can. Yeah, they don't even know what's going on.
Have you seen the traffic lately? Oh my God! Last time I went to Houston, people were flying by me at 120.
Yeah, man. I try to stay out of Houston.
Yeah.
I'm not a Rosenberg, Richmond. I'm
Yeah.
in the outskirts, about 40 miles from Houston.
I prefer those too.
When I go to the Baytown, I have to go through Houston.
Yeah. I prefer those areas. I like Conroe too. I mean, if you do anything Conroe as well, that's my favorites. Yeah. So I mean, keep me in mind for any of these type of properties. We buy all types of properties, even if it has no equity, or if there's some equity, or they're not moving, or they need some work. We buy all types. So we do have solutions, even if cash won't work. So I can definitely get you connected to my partners as well when we get to that road as well. So I will.
Well, good deal. Just we're just
Yeah.
thinking. Go ahead and shoot me an offer. I guess you got my email, right?
Yeah, definitely. And would you be down I mean, even if cash doesn't work, would you be down to having a little discussion with my agent partner as well? And you and the seller, and make sure you guys both get paid at the same time?
Yeah, the seller's not even in the picture. I can tell that she's an older lady, and property being handled by somebody else.
Oh, okay.
In her favor, But
Gotcha.
she doesn't have some. She owns it still, but and she'll sign all the final papers. But she's not,
Yeah, I understand.
Not there, so.
Is it in probate, or not probate, but
No, it's not that.
Okay. All right. I mean, I appreciate it, Mr. Frank. I love to chat with you.
What'd you say your name again?
It's Joel, Joell. I'll send you a text actually, and then I would love to actually work with you. I mean, you will work with investors all the time, right? Like,
oh yeah, of course.
You also have investor buyers. Like, we also come across properties we just need to sometimes get rid of ourselves. Like, sometimes it's a property that we don't like to use. So, like, if you guys buy yourselves as well, we'd love to send you some as too.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything.
Gotcha.
I saw how that worked here. I've been in this business for 42 years.
Gotcha.
And I've seen it work, and I see a lot of people taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
I mean, like the realtor have to be disclosed.
Exactly.
Disclose everything, be very honest up front.
Oh, I love that.
People.
A lot of people have been screwing each other in this market, so make sure they put their earnest money down. That's the most important.
Well, there's a lot of things,
Yep.
I make sure they're going to be, able to buy and do what they say they do.
Exactly.
But I also give them all the opportunity to inspect it and have it, make sure they're making a good buy according to them. They feel comfortable. But the market here is very good. I'm going to put up pretty little units. One house I sold to a little group, and they split it into a duplex. And I signed up this morning. I'm right up to this paperwork, put in, and then I'll let us know. Anyway, I got a call coming in.
Yeah.
I got a client coming.
Take care.
Okay.
Appreciate it, Frank.
Right. All right, Joe. Nice talking to you. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
How was that? That was great, man. You got some rapport. You got a future person that's gonna send you deals. It wasn't as hard as you thought, huh?
Yeah. The last call I had before this, that lady was like so tough on me. I was like, that discouraged me from making this call, but we did it.
But you did it, and it came back. So no, I'm happy.
So I
for
mean,
it.
I think it depends on the agent. So
Yeah, no, it definitely does. It depends on the agent and what time you call them and what kind of day they're having, unfortunately. But that doesn't have to affect the way you keep going. So I'm glad you did make that second call.
I'm glad I did. It was
Perfect.
It was not. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I actually do have to hop off, but
Yeah,
I definitely want to see you here tomorrow if you can.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect.
I mean, I don't know what time you're usually free at, but like, if you could do it in person, let's do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out what day of the week that is good, and that way we can make it more consistent. And then I'll just text you a day, and then we can definitely meet up and do that.
Yeah, let's hold each other to this, man. Let's
Oh,
do it.
absolutely. I'm definitely going to 100%.
We're gonna close
man.
some more deals.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
I love it. Well, all right, man. Yeah, we'll be here back tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and we got 88. Well, I got 88 more days to go. How many more days you got? You got 80,
I'd probably go with you, honestly. I'll just go 88 with you.
Okay, we got 88 more days, man.
I'll extend it. Let's just go far.
There you go. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later, and yeah.
Thanks, my guy.
All right.